We are MCDM Productions, and we... Hey everybody, welcome to the show. My name is Matt Colville. These are my friends. We're a bunch of game developers. We get together on Wednesday nights and play Dungeons and Dragons. How long has it been since the last? I feel like it's been 2 months. It's been like a month since the last time you played.
Yeah.
If you are curious what's going to happen tonight and you want to open your Christmas present early, we do have a Patreon, and I post my notes on Patreon for people that pledge at the $5 level and above. And if you just want to see behind the scenes, you wait about a week and I'll probably post it for everybody. It depends on how quickly these players chew through the content. I have no real understanding of what happened last time we played. Oh, that's right. There was the, you guys somebody had just been possessed by the MindKiller down in Ringwell, but I have retconned that. I already told the players this last week. You folks couldn't hear us because our audio wasn't working. If you're wondering what happened last week, the answer is the audio didn't work, so there was no last week. But after having thought about it and thinking about how the MindKiller works, I retconned what happened so that Slim's, what is that attack you do that frightens people?
Menacing assault.
Slim's menacing assault causes the MindKiller to retreat back to its own plane, which neatly solves all of the fuck-ups that I made. And so that's the, that is,
Good job, Phil.
I apologize for disappointment. What do you know? What?
Oh, there he is.
We're about to lose. There's have to be some casualties.
Why? What's going on?
Behind Phil.
Vincey Prince is
I think
on the show.
we're going to find out like who's the greater predator, Vincey Prince or the xenomorph.
He looks pretty settled in there.
That's fine. That's fine.
Don't
Let
eat
him-
this on him.
Oh, he'll be fine. He'll realize it's not made out of cat food and he'll stop. Anyway, anyway, blah blah. So so the would you guys have your map? Let me see, and we'll pick up and we'll describe where we were and what happened. So here, you folks are in this part of Ringwell, which is a large circular room. Can we see a large circular room with many smaller cells leading off it? All of the doors are open, and one of them almost certainly contained the MindKiller, which you folks defeated.
Awesome.
So,
all right, well.
Anyway.
Since we made such short work of that guy, let's see if there's anything left in these cells.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check out the one with the crumbled jade door.
The entire interior of the room appears to have been covered in jade, and it's all disintegrating. And as you stand there in the doorway watching it, you hear it kind of going clink, clink, and pieces of it go clink and fall off.
Like it's been freshly attacked or whatever you call it.
Broken.
Seems like maybe the magic that kept it together is starting to fade away and it's just falling apart.
Otherwise empty.
Otherwise empty.
Who all's hurt?
Philip.
Me.
Just you?
Yeah.
I'm a little bit.
Very slightly. Are you hurt?
I'm emotionally hurt.
Well, you can help yourself.
Actually, I think I'm hurt. All right. Well, while you guys are looking around, I'm going to cast Prayer of Healing.
I definitely want to
It's
look
10
in...
minutes.
Okay.
So I'm just going to do that while you guys do that.
So how does that work again? Do we?
So 2d8 plus 4 for up to 6 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
What is this monster that's just come into the room?
It's just a regular cat, as you can see.
But it's that size,
Just a
because
normal
that's how
size.
many.
Yeah.
There's a giant fucking cat.
Pick him up.
It's big cat.
I knew this was gonna happen.
big cat.
I knew he was gonna be so shy until we started streaming.
No
and
one
he's
can
like,
find him. It's a lot, yeah. It's a normal cat.
I'm going to Eldritch Blast the cat.
I'll just
15
try and
plus
tame it.
9, 24.
The cat's gone.
Eldritch Blast worked.
That's something to get on other streams, folks. Feline
Just your
quadrupeds.
standard cat.
So 2d8 plus 4 for whoever.
So yeah,
Anyone or-
other than that,
Five
other
more
than the
people.
slow disintegration of the
2d8.
chamber,
Plus 4.
and behind
I'll
the
take one.
jade walls are being revealed as the pieces of jade fracture and collapse. The regular Ringwell walls you're used to, they appear to be
Not bad.
sandstone. There's images that were
Lucky
once
you.
carved into them that are now eroded and impossible to make out.
Mr. fucking Pokey Boy.
Go on, then I'll have a peek in one of these cells in. Let's pick one.
Here,
I know,
use,
which-
I want to look at the one with the gold pool at the bottom.
Gold, you're going into gold, you're in the jade. I'll have a look at the one next to gold.
The other, so the one
76
that Judge inspects that has
I'm gonna
had
heal
a
you.
sealed door that
roll
was once
76 and heal that one.
had gold in the runes on the door, keeping the seal
Yeah.
active, and the gold is now
I'm pretty
melted. That
low,
room is
too.
empty, and the door is open, and the gold has melted out of it. All the other rooms are all the same as
You can do
each
the same.
other, which is they're
7?
not only are they empty, they're standing open.
Okay.
The doors are standing open, and there's dust all over, even inside the rooms, as though they've never been used.
Oh, so they just open. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And there's nothing apart from that. There's nothing else in this area.
Right, this room is just ends in this circle,
Yep.
like jade room,
Yep.
gold room, and empty cells.
Yep.
And the gold
Alright.
room's the same way, where there's dust inside.
No, the gold room does not have any dust in it.
No dust.
No, neither does the jade room. Only has fractured jade in it. Jade is something that in mythological terms was used to stop magic. Hence Ajax's jade hand destroying
Okay.
Orion, the Master Sword.
So
And
there- but there-
personally, you folks none of your characters have any experience with like actual jade doing that. That's just something from mythology. But obviously, at least here in Ringwell and for Ajax, it's real.
in the room that has the gold puddle at the bottom of it, that room is completely empty as well.
Yep. Whatever was in here
Puddle.
has escaped.
Yeah, because the golden was sealing. It's like a golden seal in the door, and then it was melted like the other door was.
But it's gone solid again, right?
Yeah, it looks like a pool of gold, but it's completely solid.
Okay.
It melted. It flowed out of the runes in the door, and then what are you smelling?
I'll chip a bit of this gold off.
Okay, yeah, I mean it's
valuable,
It's
isn't
a
it?
big chunk.
Ah.
I know a bit of gold.
Sure. Yeah, we've learned a little bit about Leech. Yeah, I mean you can if you hammer at it. If you get take a dagger out or something
I'll
like
get
that,
a dagger,
you can.
yeah.
It's soft. It appears to be pure gold.
Oh, lovely.
Other than that, you can show exile around, no secret doors.
All right. Well, in lieu of
Gold
in lieu of
chunk.
this appearing to be a dead end, we could either go back to the room where the Iron Golem was, and in that case, very dangerous. You go first, or we could camp out. We could rest up. We could recharge the crystal, and we could try to free this person.
Yeah.
Well, we might as well try to clear out the Iron Golem, right?
There's also this way up here too.
Well, yeah, but we
Yeah,
gotta
there's
go
a whole
through
other
that
branch
room.
of the dungeon you haven't.
I don't know
So
if he's
what
there
do
yet.
we know about Iron Golems? Do you know anything, Slim? Can I consult the Chronicles?
We can absolutely consult the Chronicle. It's yeah. Go ahead and make a history check.
I want to also take exile
What am I
with me
what am I
and check
using
each
for
of
that?
these other empty, dusty cells and see if anything comes up. Nothing.
Nope.
I also want to try and take, because if I'm kind of like, oh, this mythological thing is that jade is kind of anti-magic.
Yeah.
I got the Ion Stone of Awareness or
Right.
whatever. I want to touch the jade to the Ion Stone and see if it actually kind of deactivates it.
No, in fact, as soon as you go to pick up a piece of jade, it turns to dust again.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I only got an 8, so I got nothing.
I mean, they're tough. You know that the chain has dealt with iron golems before. In fact, the chain has
You're just
employed
the most familiar with Iron Golems, I think.
the chain has employed iron golems before. It's just you can't the chronicle is so large and old that it can take hours to find the reference you're remembering.
Touch my back.
Hmm. Well, we should try and employ him. What do
Offer him
they?
a job.
You
What
just
do they
charisma
like?
bonus him. That sounds good.
What was so while I wasn't around, what was the deal on trying to get the lady out of the fucking
Were you here for any of that?
Nah.
Were you gone for the entire Lady of Valencia thing?
A couple of weeks I was gone for, yeah, so
okay.
quite a bit of that. So I
Well,
thought-
so there's this lady.
But didn't you say if you charged up your
Yeah, they're trying to
stone,
get Slim to give up the.
you're not too keen on that, or Slim's not too keen on that.
I don't think he would be. Like that thing allows him to be a fucking slaying machine.
Yeah, I wouldn't get rid of that.
I mean, mind you, Slim was pretty badass before that too.
Well,
Yeah, but he's badass now.
Yeah.
Batter asser.
Yeah. Blimey.
It's a matter of, do we think the contact's going to be worthwhile and going to lead us to getting better stuff?
To refresh your memory, especially because OD was not here, you asked Lady Valencia, whom you folks know, like Lady Valencia is a real person. This isn't her. This is somebody that has been transformed into her.
Okay.
And you, King, asked her whether or not she knew how to get into Ringwell, because there's a door, a large, much larger than the other doors, sealed runic door with gold in it that the Black Iron Pact opened with a wish.
Yes.
And Lady Erosavar saw that happen and closed the door, and the seal regenerated.
Oh.
So unless you got a wish, you're probably not going to be able to get back in. But there is what appears to be a large round keyhole. It's about this long that has all these mechanisms inside it. And King asked, do you know how to get through that door? And Lady Valencia said, yes. And she also is in this predicament that she's in because she infiltrated the Black Iron Pact.
Mm-hmm.
I'm old. And what was the other idea we had when we were talking last week? Something because we think Leech's patron something to do with gemstone dragon, right?
Oh,
If
yeah.
he-
I mean,
if they might have an idea on how to get rid of this wall,
Yeah.
but I've only just basically pleaded to him
Yeah, you got
like
a bad idea. You gotta
minutes
follow-
ago. In
Yeah.
theory,
Well, no, it's been like a day or two.
a day. Okay,
Because I think you guys have taken at least one
well, it's definitely
long
blimey,
rest since
fucking
then. Everything's
velociraptor
fine.
out there.
You
Jesus.
both can't hear this.
Yeah, man.
But now that all the monkeys are in this one room, the house lion has decided to destroy the rest of the office.
Yeah, so it's only been a day, so that's probably
probably not-
Yeah,
That's
yeah, very unlikely that you in fact, a good chance that you'd get a ball and chain stuck to your leg and have to drag it around the
Second
dungeon.
OD.
Yeah, I get 2 ODs.
Yeah, except one bad OD.
All right.
But the Sapphire Sky, I believe somebody talked to the Sapphire Sky, didn't they?
they've got like 1 or 2 gemstone dragonborn in their employ.
Okay.
And the one that I spoke to
Oh, that's
said that he reckons if we could round up another 3 or 4 more,
right.
that they'd be able to
Yeah.
band together and will this wall to.
So for those of you watching at home who might not have been around for this, the Chain of Acheron are exploring a dungeon, Ringwell, which has been hidden away from the world that few people know exists, and even fewer know where is. And there's an enemy team called the Black Iron Pact, who are actually a cult of Ajax, who's opposed to the Chain of Acheron, who were down here ahead of these folks. And this knight they met had chased one of them, and she was trapped inside one of the wards that are supposed to keep things safe down here. And that person is Lady Valencia, and she has told she's told the Chain that she's not really, she was a spy, that she infiltrated the Black Iron Pact. And she's trapped behind this impenetrable psionic barrier. And she's slowly trying to convince the Chain of Acheron to help her get out. And they are slowly figuring out how to do that.
When she said she could open up that lock, did you do like a check to see if she was telling the truth, or did you just go with it?
Matt just says, "What do you think?" for those things. So checks don't.
No, I think, well, it depends.
Blimey, what's all that? Oh, look, you've got Lars' favourite toy there. Take care.
Jason won't play, but Vince will.
He's brought
Eldrick Knight.
They
Thank you for
brought-
the subs, Eldritch
He
Knight.
destroyed Ask My Daddy.
Yeah, he brought
Oh, hello, thank you.
Cat return.
Okay, everything's fine.
And that's how you get
great.
some scratches.
No,
No. He just knocked them
I
off.
think he's okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, so where were we?
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to make a check, you can. But yeah, what Lars is referring to is that there are times when I don't think your character has any reason to know more or less than you do.
Yeah.
And so making a roll isn't going to solve the problem of do we trust her? The question is, do you trust her?
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
But actually, no, I don't believe anybody made any roll or even asked.
All right.
You can go back and she's unless the situation's radically different than it was last time, you can go back and ask her. She should still be in there. It's
been minutes, I think, since we last spoke to her.
no, well, yeah, because you went after you rested in the Candlemaker shop. You went down and talked to her, and then you went and fought the MindKiller.
And then we
So
walked by
that
again.
was it. Yep.
So if we're not going to use my patron, Slim doesn't want to use his stone. we haven't got any more Dragonborns, then
Well-
there's not much.
Well, here's
Unless
the
we
other
find
thing,
more.
which I will remind you of, is that
Start with
Angel knows what that room is. It's called the God Blind,
Oh, that's right.
and it is a go blimey.
Right.
It is exactly. It is a room that is designed to make it impossible to scry into either with spell or prayer. Even the gods can't see it. So when you talk about
Bloody
your patron,
yeah, all right, fair enough.
patron might not even know that room. It's like a null room.
I know
Mhm.
that.
And-
Yeah, because I know that Asmodeus cannot see into it.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a judge did an augury saying, if we do this, that kind of thing, will it be good for the chain or bad for the chain? And Asmodeus went,
He shrugged.
yep,
What are you
Brilliant.
talking about?
yep.
You mind?
What
I'm
room?
busy.
That's not what he said.
What room, basically? Yeah. Like,
yeah.
What are you on about?
Yeah.
Room?
yeah, what do you want about? So,
Judge.
yeah, anyway.
Well,
And there's more of the
basically-
dungeon to explore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Well,
we're-
we got to get by that.
You would
stone
think that
golem.
would pique
Yeah.
his curiosity.
Yeah, well, there's, yeah. Well,
He
there's
may
a-
have.
You know,
There's something I don't know. What?
Mm.
well, I mean, the gods aren't like omniscient, omnipresent. They know a lot. They have a lot of power, but
Well, I guess we'll leave her for now.
I say
then.
we keep going.
All right.
So, what?
Stone Golem round 2.
Yeah.
Where's-
Either.
After you, actually.
That's the hole.
Yeah. So either maybe we go back this way.
Can I see your
or
map,
we-
please?
that way.
Uh,
I don't.
So
Well,
go-
I, mean,
can I see your map, please?
Yes.
I assume that thing's gonna be back.
Man, I don't know. I get so
Well-
stressed before we play D&D. Like all day, my stress level's right. But then for whatever reason, once we're playing, I'm like, man, I miss playing D&D. Everybody should do it.
Copper is very sneaky, so Copper can always sneak ahead to see if like the stone golem's there.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
sneak in.
Well,
We
we
need
want
to go to that bow, too, and
We
that
send ID.
exploding arrow, by the way.
No.
What did
Looks
like you're ready.
You rub the hole.
It's still down there.
I'll rub your hole.
We'll just have to
Yes.
search for it.
Oh my
Stop. Wait, where'd it go?
god. Keep it together.
When you walk into the room now, you can see where the hole was.
Uh-huh.
And now there is a metal plate
All right.
there.
Is it the
It looks like
golem,
it's.
did
It
melt?
looks as though that this metal kind of extends under the floor.
Oh, like it was
Iron
fixed
Golem?
from below.
No, like if you went anywhere else on the floor and just dug through the sandstone,
metal.
you'd hit metal.
Oh, all right.
Like it looks like it goes into.
Ah, I'm with you.
It's like
the,
a self-repairing,
Yeah.
self-healing.
Sandstone and mill. Well, we can't get your arrow back then.
Well, I want to go on the second floor.
Down there somewhere.
That's true.
down there
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. I was going to send OD
No
down
Iron
for a
Golem
poke.
in here.
No,
Okay.
not unless somehow the Iron Golem transformed itself into a floor
Oh.
I would
and it's
not.
sitting there.
I would not
Terminator
put past
stuff.
it. Yeah,
One
exactly.
way to find out. Go
Yeah.
see if that's an Iron Golem.
Okay. Go poke it.
Copper.
Stand on it.
Yeah, I mean, big cat.
Mhm.
With one tentacle, big cat will be. Everything seems fine.
Okay.
And big cat just kind of sits there.
Is there any visual differences between the two hallways that lead out of this room?
That's a good question. The only one is, I mean, how what kind of not to the undiscerning eye. No.
Okay.
What about discerning eye?
Well, I mean, you want to make a roll like an investigation check, like you're
Sure.
searching,
Investigation.
like it's D&D, like you're searching for traps and stuff. What's going on here? You don't
9.
notice anything. You don't notice shit.
Yeah.
Nope, they just look the as it's what you've gotten used to with Ringwell, where there's no there's no straight lines. Even the floor is very, very slightly beveled, so that everywhere you look, whoever built this place originally, which was not the Emperor, whoever built this place originally wanted to make sure that it didn't have any straight lines.
Oh, I think what I'll do is I've got like ball bearings. So I'm just gonna go to like the edge of where the hallway begins
Yeah.
on one side, and then I'm gonna put down a ball bearing and see if it rolls down the hallway or the other way.
No, that doesn't roll down the hallway. What you do if you put a ball bearing in any of these rooms or the corridors, it'll slowly
Oh,
But,
right.
but that's if I put it like
Into the-
near the
doesn't
edge. Even if I put it like
show me.
In the hallway?
Judge
I'm
carries
not, like,
ball
right.
bearings around.
He's got an adventurous
it's
pack.
like a bag of them of 1,000 or whatever.
Yeah, can be you throw him on the ground and run, and somebody chasing you falls over.
Mm,
From Judge's younger days when he was 3rd level or 4th level and couldn't just fucking swing a demon sword at
decimate
somebody.
somebody.
Yeah. So even in a corridor, if you drop it in the corridor, it doesn't roll down the corridor. It'll just roll to.
Oh,
So the corridors are level.
okay.
Well, we can always send OD down one if we want to have a
I'd
quick
say-
recce.
Copper,
Quick
do you
recce?
notice any tracks?
Classic warlock familiar
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
nonsense. Is send your.
Which,
send your,
which one should we do?
I'd
Top or
say
bottom?
this one because it's probably just another like little room.
Oh, OD. explore up that corridor, please.
Shan't.
Now, OD.
All right, OD will reluctantly flap his way. 10 more subs from Eldritch Knight. Thank you.
And I
Thank you.
take his eyes.
Okay, so are we going north or south?
Up north. Yeah.
North?
North.
North?
N-O-R-F. North.
Yeah. Hey, OD.
Yeah.
Yes.
Invisibility.
He's invisible.
You come to, so it goes down 10, 20, 30, 40, about 50 feet, opens up into a small room. It's 20 foot wide circular room. And there are crates and tools in here, and there's blood on the ground.
Any
my.
other exit to that room?
Yes, there is more corridor that curves. There's an archway, no door. There's an archway, and the corridor. In fact, I'll draw it for you if you want. It's not tactically relevant to what's going on right this second, but it is Dungeons and Dragons.
blood
I
fresh?
Enjoy it.
Yeah, can I have detail?
Fresh.
As in
No,
still
it's
wet?
not wet.
Okay.
Are these tools ancient, as is the rest of the dungeon, or are they?
So you hearing boots, you direct OD, and he zooms in. And he picks up the tools and looks at them, and yeah, they're actually. You've seen tools like this in a lot of Kalian art. They're like really old Kalian Empire construction tools.
Okay.
So like, imagine the type of things you would see in like depictions of the making of the pyramids and stuff like that, right? Not modern, like not a lot of ropes and pulleys and stuff like that.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Are the crates open, or
Some of them are, yeah.
can we have a peek in there, OD?
There's like one crate that's just full of nails. They're all rusted. The other crates have dust in them, mostly. No, actually, fuck off. Fuck off, hand-drawn circle.
You got your.
I was like, wait, where's your compass at?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I want to make an entirely circular dungeon.
I've got a golden compass.
Quick. Ah!
Oh my god.
Listen,
Don't stab yourself.
pro drawer. I actually took a drafting class when I was in
Spurt of arterial
junior
blood
high.
just
Listen.
spurts
So,
out
what's
behind the
this?
screen.
Well, like when I went to the dentist a couple weeks ago, they're like, they drilled in my tooth for a root canal, and she said there was a volcano of blood erupted out of my tooth.
Oh yeah, I asked her about that, and
Really?
she's just like, "There's so much blood."
Yeah, I sort of wish there was video of that. I'm like, that sounds cool. I didn't feel anything. It felt great. Hello, my Vinci Prince. It's Copper and Big Cat.
Yeah. All right, so OD's flapping around in here at the moment.
And there's a box full of nails.
So nails, crates,
There's one full of
with dust.
sweet and red too.
Yeah, there's old tools, basically anything that's not metal. There's even like a T-square in here that was made out of wood, but when OD goes to pick it up to look at it, so you can see all of the wood just crumbles. It wasn't even being held together.
Keeps
wow.
going.
Yep.
Does the blood trail anywhere? Can I?
It trails into this room and then stops.
Oh, so it's from.
Yeah, it's from where you guys are. Like it starts in the corridor. If OD goes back, now that he's seen the blood, if he goes back, you can see little tiny droplets of blood leading in.
I wonder if that other.
How old does
injured-
it look? Like,
He said it wasn't fresh.
no, I know.
It's
He said
tacky.
it wasn't wet.
So it's not wet. But if he goes in and touches it, if OD touches it, it's almost completely dry, but not completely.
Oh, so
I wonder if
that's
this-
fairly fresh
I wonder
then.
if it's from the other
Blood-
Black Iron Pact member.
Blood dries quick,
Thank
so
you,
it's
Eldridge.
still.
Oh.
The other one.
Someone
was
ran.
Mm-hmm.
But
Or a Rosavar. She was beat up pretty bad when she came and found us.
that's true. They did fight.
But there was that
Well,
Iron
but-
Golem.
we've had
Yeah,
a
well,
day
that was
since
the Iron
then.
Golem.
Maybe it's the Iron Golem blood.
Mhm. Blood does have iron in it.
Well, what's further down the?
Yeah, let's keep him.
keep
Let's
going.
onwards, OD, onwards.
I put all the room descriptions on cards, so it would be harder for me to confuse myself in my notes.
You number him?
It works. Yes, they have letters. Numbers are so passe. All right, yes. This is a similar room as the previous one, except there are a lot more. There are no crates in here. There's a lot more tables that have vellum, which is still preserved, and there's all sorts of drawings on here. And it's basically this.
Oh, maps.
map.
It's a better map.
A map.
And you can see like
I'll tell OD to pick
Do
it
you
up.
know? Okay.
Sure, when he can
course
pick
you
up
do.
that map. Oh yeah. So the room
there are
is in
ancient
now.
there are ancient drafting tables in here, and there are many documents on it. Most are now rotted, but some still have writing you can read on them.
Okay.
So,
I'll have a.
So
We've seen
he just
everything
went
then.
into
No.
G, and then H is where he's at now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And then J and I,
Okay.
Jay and you,
whatever. I.
you.
Shut up. are the other way.
Anna, if you hold it up and move it over, it might be on screen.
You do
There we go.
over my face.
Yeah, that's
There you go.
perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a huge improvement, actually.
Lovely.
Fucking wanker.
Maybe we
Our
should go
ratings
to
just
this,
shot up.
I think we should go to this room and see if there's any other useful documents.
Closer
on these
inspections.
Yeah, just quickly MOD fire around a little bit more. Nothing
We could also maybe
risky
get
in there.
Not as
Big
far as you can
cat
tell.
Right.
see if she can get a scent from this blood.
Hey, it's Dr. Basil. It's Dr. Basil, Doctor. Dr. Basil, MD. I remember your username. Happy birthday, Dr. Basil, Doctor.
Happy birthday.
His username's Dr. Basil, MD. So I call him Dr. Basil, Doctor.
Yes, sirs. These rooms seem fairly harmless. We could perhaps investigate
Going
further.
Take a look.
They're hairly farmless.
Really farmless.
Yeah, let's go for it. We go to G.
Oh, thank you for the gifted subs, Dr. Basil. It's your birthday, but the community gets the presents.
After you, Commander.
So there are several blueprints that you can inspect. You have to be careful with them when you pick them up because even though they are vellum, it's been long enough that they will crack and break. And you can see that all the maps all show the same thing. It's just that they've got layers on them. So like,
Do you have Mindy?
because we're
No, I don't think so. Nope.
I thought you got men.
Copy them though, right?
I'm sure it's fine.
Or was that daggers?
I don't like this.
Right.
He's
that
gonna,
was,
he's
that
gonna,
was
the cat is going to climb on top. The cat is going to climb on top of the bookcase. The cat is going to climb on top of the
I'm gonna
bookcase.
sketch this in the chronicle just so we have it.
Okay,
For
yeah,
reference.
that's a good idea.
So this is like multiple floors of.
No, it's more like it's like one of them is just empty, and then there's one that has sketches saying like, the cauldron, and it points here, and then another one's crossed off and says the rod
Oh.
points here, and then there's a handful of journal notes left in here that you can recover. But even as you go to pick things up, like there's a document and you can read, and the words disintegrate. But what's left
Man.
is this stuff.
This is giving me like really strong Morrowind vibes. It's like I'm in a Dwemer ruin right now.
Who's doing the inspecting?
Ah!
I mean, I assume
Wow!
we all came in
he's
here,
the
right?
one. He's the one who can read everything. So
Are they all in? Is it all in language we can read? Or
That one's got a burn hole in it.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
Neat.
You can read it. It's you can read it. It's
I was
old.
gonna
It's
take
old
one.
Kaelian. I think at
That's
this
down.
point you guys have seen enough. It's the modern language. It's just like the difference between. It's just like if you're trying to read the Canterbury Tales, right?
we'll get one each. Although we might put all out of order, and made this really difficult for us.
Well, you can't. You couldn't tell what order they were in.
Right.
Oh.
Well, I'll just read mine. It's indiscernible, and then ... thinks they were obsessed with curves and arcs. This may be, but I think they built this place for much the same reason we need it now, to keep something in. And the complete absence of straight lines and lack of any symmetrical axis is part of the containment geometries. Of course, there is now no way to... And then it's all crumbly and ancient. That's as far as I can get.
Like me.
much debate, we agreed the greater wards would be sealed inside the other vaults. Should the forbiddances fail, the future should not change.
Interesting.
All right.
He's a pretty kitty.
Yeah. You want to read yours, Tom?
Never found. Never found a use. Never found a use for the rest. They remain empty. Though I feel somehow this place will attract power, evil maybe, and other things too.
It says,
Empty.
Here we are.
Yeah.
engineer disagreed, but speaking for the gods, I agreed we would collect the evils in this level. Their proximity to Ilios, even in his prison, may restrain them further.
Ilios was the name of the thing,
Son
boy,
of-
right? Yeah.
If I may, sirs, has agreed to remain here as the final seal, immortal, unending, to assure the power within remains sealed away. Realizing the sacrifice his friend was making, the emperor wept. We forgot sometimes we are in the presence of a god.
So that's the sun elf.
Oh. Interesting.
Good luck, Slim.
Dot.
That's just, dot just means I can't read this part.
Yeah.
Okay.
We wanna see.
Work is done. Future generations will know our sacrifice. I believe law and civilization will eventually lead to utopia and equality. Fool. I care not overmuch for the history of 3,000 years the Emperor seeks to protect, but we live longer and enjoy more freedoms than our forefathers. Must we be destined to something barbarism? All it will take is sealing away the knowledge and eradicating the cult of...
Sorry, it's a big eye.
And this we have done. These words should pass unread into eternity. If any read this, know then that we failed to... ...
Right. Well, mine was fairly obvious, isn't it? That was just the sun.
Right,
Yeah.
the author
So it sounds
appears
like,
to be a moron.
Indeed, sir.
well, it sounds like these are from the people, the Emperor's people who
Right. They're
repurposed
making
this
it.
place as
Yeah.
a
Subscribe into
vault.
the-
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll put these next.
So
I'll
the
put these next to the
entire-
map in the chronicle.
The
and then
entirety
we'll
of
get these to-
Ringwell itself seems to be some kind of mechanism, is what I gather from that, right? Like, because they mentioned even if
Built
the
it.
things fail, like the machine itself will still work to entrap something.
In fact, give me the map.
Based on
again,
the
guys.
circular.
Yeah, and even the
Makes me
one.
makes me think of like those planetarium things that like spin, like on different,
It's
like,
an orrery, is what that's called.
of course,
Blimey.
that's what it is. It's an orrery.
Let's see, you
Horse.
remembered your use of solid black.
What do you mean?
Things unreadable.
What are we talking about?
You didn't burn all of the solid black squares from that one time we had to put something on the quote board.
We had to add a redacted text to the.
Yeah. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, Jason helped with that. So yeah, it's the name of the cult is what's burned up.
Yeah.
Sort of fall over.
It's a kitty cat.
We just need to keep the bell thing so we can.
Oh, look. It's you.
So yeah, it sounds like when
Who could have foreseen that? Is he all right?
So
The
unprofessional.
boxes are fine.
He's a cat.
Yeah, he's a young kitty cat.
Yeah.
He'll bounce back. He's like a toddler. I don't know.
There are labels showing.
Cauldron of Zoranon.
Oh, right.
Autophase?
What I say? Come on.
Autophage and Cauldron of Zoranon. Zoranon?
Zoranon. Pronounce it however you want.
Cauldron.
It's Zoranon now.
Yep.
And
oh, that's where we
probably-
haven't been yet.
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, down below.
Well, I'll send Odie down there and let's see what we see.
Anything else in here? We done in H? Is that where we are at the moment? H.
I mean, do we want to actually roll
Where's
to
the blood
investigate
go?
to see if we find
That was
anything
G.
else?
We
Yeah.
didn't. We kind of walked straight
leads,
through.
It
G.
leads in here and then stops. Or it leads into this room. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't. We walked straight through G into H.
Yeah, let's see if we can get a
There's,
trail on that.
Like no body or anything?
Get a scent on that.
We got the best
blood.
tracker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
D4.
Let's see. What am I looking for?
Oh, I got my spell cards. I should have brought them in.
That's right. You got your cool new.
I have the deck of many animated spell card cantrip things. They're super
I'm
cool.
gonna see if there's any tracks that lead anywhere. We're in the blood room, right?
Well, no, the
No.
blood
We're
room.
in
You had to walk
H.
through the blood room to get to the map room, basically.
Okay, so we're in the map room now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go
We
back.
can go back to the.
Yeah, let me go back to the room with the blood in it and see if I see
Okay.
any tracks that aren't ours. Well, oh, that's still pretty good. 17.
You
19.
see footprints like booted footprints that lead in here
Mhm.
and lead out.
How
The same
big are
direction?
the footprints? Are they
They're roughly
rows of our
human?
size?
like Dragonborn Knight size.
Okay.
Aha!
Okay, all
the,
right.
the Nike swoosh, the telltale.
All right.
Right. Well,
That's
that's
what that
that
was.
solved. Good detective work, sir.
Then go ahead and send OD.
Okay, I'm going to send OD down to what are those
The
two? What's the
auto-
first
auto
letter?
phage.
L.
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 L. I'm going to send OD to L.
What's the note
He's
say?
already been there.
Autophase?
Autophage.
Autophage.
And
It's not autophage?
he's invisible and I take his
Auto-
eyes.
autophage.
There's a door.
Ah.
There's a silver runed door
Blocking us
blocking your way into L.
into L.
It's a
Okay.
door into that room.
Ooh.
L.
Silver
Bloody hell.
runed. Anything on it he can look at and see?
It looks like the runed non-major doors you've seen. There's like two types of runed doors. There's normal human-sized ones, and then there's big ones. And the big one you saw is still locked, and is the one that Black Iron Pact made it through. And this one's here.
All right.
Also in G and H, this is just gonna be like an ongoing thing, but I'm gonna continue to use Exile to check.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if there's any secret doors or anything.
Sounds good. Well,
We probably have to open the door
suppose
ourselves.
we should go there. and see what we can do with this.
Go see this
Silver
door in
door.
person.
Well, just as we go back through G, you said there were some crates that were still shut.
Yeah.
Or were they all open? It's just
Oh,
I have a look in one.
I mean, as soon as you try to open it, the wood that is in the
crumbled.
crate just starts to
Oh.
collapse. And there's little pieces of like straw inside, but the rest of it's just dust.
And the crate, and then one crate's just full of nails.
Yeah.
To the brim.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of nails, isn't it, for a crate? Anyone want a nail?
Well,
never know
also
when you-
strange that like this entire place is like stonework.
where would they use a nail?
Yeah, what were the nails for?
The crates.
You think somebody just ran out of
Crate. Fair point.
Just to keep making more crates.
Why do you need crates to store these nails? Wait a minute. It's never ending.
Why do we?
Shut up.
I mean, we
Destroying the
could,
world building right now.
we could just take the rusted nails.
Why do we want to take the rest of the nails?
They're
Kind of
ancient.
like the.
They belong in a museum.
The dog's name was Indiana. All right. Shall we carry on to the silver door?
Yeah, silver door.
Silver door it is.
We should.
What's up?
We should be careful.
Oh yeah, careful.
Yeah,
Like,
'cause the
it's
next
like
one is
the
an item.
mummy's curse.
Well, the autophage. That's
Yeah.
like
What does that mean? Bacteria?
Something that eats itself.
yeah.
Oh.
It's like a weeding out
science check.
process, or like
All right. We're only going as far as the door, though. That we're
What's this? Does this door with the silver stuff on it look like the other doors with the golden runes on it, but it's just silver?
All those doors are silver doors with runes in them, and some of them have been sealed with gold. Meaning that the runes, it's the runes are like carved into the door, and then someone pours liquid gold in and fills it in, right? Except it's not flat. And this is that same kind of door, except it doesn't have any gold in it.
Oh. Does anybody? So we know that it says autophage, right?
Yep.
And a couple of us know what that word kind of means. Do we have anybody here? Is it like a poison or something, or
medicine?
No? I was wondering if anybody has like resistance to poison, who might be better if they go in first, kind of thing.
OD.
Oh,
he's,
Is OD?
he's resistant to poison.
oh, really?
I mean, not that it matters if he dies. Sorry,
That's-
OD. Of course it matters to me if you die.
It's true.
It means you've got to cast a ritual to bring
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah.
Some efforts.
Autophage. Cauldron.
But we can't open it. Can we?
You can. I mean, it's a.
Yeah. It's not
It's-
sealed. It looks like.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah, we could probably.
I assume OD's not
It's-
strong enough to
No,
open
I don't
it.
think OD is strong.
Yeah.
It's like 8.
it's the,
Actually,
So,
about the same strength as
wee-
me. I couldn't.
wee babby.
It would be too much. for
Wee
me to
babby?
open.
How was Babby? How was
that was
Babby
bad
made?
before. Yeah.
Permanente.
Is there anything written around the door? Any like freezes that
no.
like in the other room?
No, only that one door that you haven't opened yet, that leads further into Ringwell, and that kind of like
Yeah.
iconography around it.
And this is at the end of the hallway, right?
Correct. The hallway ends with this door.
Humans, do you detect any magic from this door?
That doesn't work anymore because we're surrounded by magic.
Yeah, you'd have to
Oh.
take off all your magic, send everybody else 30 feet away, and then stand there without any magic on.
Does anybody have detect magic? But
Ooh, I do have.
what
detect.
can you do except for be stinky?
Do we think we know what the creature would be in there? Because I have
Every time
detect.
we've
check
used
creature.
detect magic, we just go, it's magic. So that's all it does. It just says know the presence of magic
But it
within
tells you
30
the
feet.
kind. It's supposed to tell you the school of magic that it is too.
Determined school,
See, very useful.
I guess. I don't have it for today.
Well,
Is it a pull door or a push door?
It's a pull door.
is it labeled? I was thinking you try to push it and just pull and just run into it.
I'm gonna like,
Search for traps.
I'm just gonna like, boop, just like touch the handle,
my God.
and then pretend like nothing happened.
Oh my god.
It's like one of these. Boop.
Uh oh. Rustling.
Okay.
Curse now. Is the door open?
Have you? No one's open as far as I know.
No, you just
You
touched
booped it.
All right, I'm gonna grab the handle. I'm gonna crack it open and peek inside.
Okay, let's flip over. Let's clean this off or flip it over or whatever.
Fuck.
Here comes the autophage.
I close it again.
Here comes.
Close it again.
Take those guys off and we'll flip it. Or flipping it over? Where's the
Or just clean it off. Make it so we can draw new things.
Where's
Up.
the wipey?
I think we used.
They
it
drew the
before.
Millennium Falcon, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
Is that a
design.
sack?
That's the design for the next table.
Oh, clever.
Oh, Millennium Falcon.
I've often thought that the dungeon map, like, I want like a cutout so I can
Oh.
sit closer,
You need the
so I can have more
you need
table
captain's
around.
chair.
I can be. I can. So like, yeah. And so Jason was like the Millennium
Yeah.
Falcon, right? Where.
Oh, fuck. That's
What's
exactly
this?
what it is. I'm serious.
But probably not just like the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, I think it should be.
But the
now.
people who made this table, by the way, table by Wrath Skellers, quite happy with them in this. They offered to make us like a custom table, like to our specification.
Oh, that's fuck. That's cool.
Yeah, that was the most. But
Look! Yeah, it was the furthest away. My arms are very
It's been on there
strong.
too long, isn't it? If you-
Yeah, we
if
need
you
the
leave it,
wipes or
is it
something.
like?
You'd have to get the
in
old
there?
spray.
Oh,
It
look,
comes
look.
off.
Oh, that's
Just
the
need
green
to-
part, though. Purple
Yeah.
part is where
Mm.
Oh, wow.
purple people later.
Yeah,
Get out of here with this.
It's you that keeps knocking it over.
Put it somewhere else.
No, I bloody well won't.
Well, I'll bloody well put it somewhere.
No.
Oh no!
Guys,
No,
return
there's
this
shit on
to
this
the
side.
room.
More on
Yes,
this
there's
side.
more rooms on that side. I'm gonna send you to your room.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Before I beat you.
Oh, you just need to be.
Put
Put your
vigorous.
elbow into it.
Normally have to pay
Hey, I
for
went to the
that.
gym
Can I have your
today. All right, this is
Who pays for that? Nobody.
Oh,
Can I see your?
everything's heavier.
Can I see your map, please?
I don't go to the gym
It's
anymore.
that's what
for
you're
Minecraft.
That one.
Yeah, don't go to the gym. Just makes you weaker.
I guess you already know what this looks like, right? But this one's I think
It's a circle.
It's a little round room.
yeah, it is. It is, but it's like I think 30 feet around.
And it's got.
Where's your
your big one.
Your compass thing?
How's it pronounced?
Who opened this door? Boots opened it, right? He's at the front. Okay, good.
Yeah, it's like
Wait, 30 feet?
one of these.
Did we go? Did we
Should
already
have
go
creaked
through?
the door open.
Did we already go through the wheat
Door
room?
minute.
I don't
This
think
is
that
the
one's
little
correct.
room.
Anyway,
L is the one that we're about to enter.
It's not. That's probably not the scale.
That's
We're
what I'm saying.
just here. There's a
It's
door
down.
there.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
the room is actually bigger than what
it
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
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 Gotcha.
And there's actually a door here. Look at here.
Auto. What is it? Auto.
Autophage.
Autophage.
So can you draw that, please, on your big map? This is how I normally run any kind of tactical series of tactical things. Is they have their version of the map and they tell me where they want to go. I say, "Can I have your map?" And I draw what they see next.
Here we go.
I draw what they see next, and then I hand it back to them, and it's up to them to draw it on the thing. And so they have a constantly.
Is one of those 10? Or
Yeah, one of those is 10.
Okay, so double whatever that.
So 4x4.
One's 10?
One of
One of-
those is 10. One of those is 5.
Yeah.
So every one of those is 4 of those.
Yeah. So like. What? You can
What?
start
How
here.
many?
Actually,
You said
there's
this is a square here is 10, and a square here is 5.
correct. So every
So
one of those
4
is
by
4
4.
of those.
Everyone is 2, you mean?
What?
Because if one square is 10,
2 by 2.
What
One of-
kind of
Score
cockamamie
So-
numbers are you guys using here?
Each one,
that's-
each it's 4 of
one of
those, 2
those-
by 2.
4 to 1.
2
Yeah.
by 2.
4 to 1
4 to
ratio.
1.
I'm just saying.
No,
Are we
This
sticking
is-
with that?
This
Think
is
about
10
it, like,
foot,
there's
10
one-
foot, 5 foot.
One
10 foot, 5
square
foot.
becomes a 2 by 2. So
I can
draw- where's
2
the
by
thing?
2.
One of those.
Right,
One of
right,
those is
right.
this.
What happened to the thingy?
So it's a 20-foot
So it should be
radius room.
I had a dope
4
ass. Where's mine?
by 4.
it's 30, right? Because you got 10.
We're
Plus
in
one.
this. We're in this room.
Wait, what?
No, we're in
in
this
this room
one.
down here.
No, we're
Wait,
down
what?
there.
That's the silver
Oh,
room.
down
Lars.
He didn't finish
I'm
drawing
gonna turn this
this
table
here.
around.
Why'd he draw
Right.
down here? If he,
Is it? I'll take those odds. 4 to 1. I'll take 4 to 1.
where's the? Give me that.
16 to 8.
No,
that's about
you're
30 feet
grounded.
wide, so.
Look how tiny that room is.
Oh, here we go.
5, 10,
Everything's
15.
okay.
You can't do it there because you're gonna run
I'm
out of
not.
space.
I'm just gonna
Line it up.
I'm just gonna, yeah.
So let me criticize you.
And then now you can.
Oh, pardon you.
Don't sit down.
Oh, when he's squash cat time.
Yes.
Vince is like, I am the DM now.
Definitely some Mrs. Slocum
He
jokes
sits-
we could have than this.
He likes to sit in the chair in order to get my attention.
I mean, according to
Still,
that,
it's one more.
it's 40 feet.
But yeah, correct. But that's because I couldn't do half squares on that one.
Okay. All right.
This is.
Ooh.
Oh!
No, it's not perfect.
I should have pre-drawn it. My fault. My fault, everybody. I apologize for those of you watching at home who are like, I have better things to do than watch these people fail to draw a ruler.
Close enough.
There you go, look at that.
It's perfect.
Right, what's in that gap?
Secret door.
Yeah.
So go ahead and draw the door and then the corridor leading out, and then you can put yourselves out there where shit is, and I'll describe what you see.
Make me so mad.
Are you glad I'm
Thank
back?
you, Tom.
No.
Thank you,
Thanks,
Tom.
Anna.
Go back wherever you came from.
Oh.
Back to Vegas.
Something like that, maybe.
I see what you're saying.
So you piss on
Oh,
your way
we're
away.
good. All right.
Can you draw the corridor so we can have your minis out there?
Oh,
Should have just free-handed it.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to do
Hashtag
it.
artist.
Hashtag pro artist, yo.
Ah, that's what you do.
Nice corridor.
All right. I am
Very solid.
We're at the front.
right here.
Yeah.
Boop, peeking through the door.
Yeah.
And I'm all alone.
Who's tough behind him?
Me.
Oof. Who's the next tough?
Well, Slim is the toughest out of all of us. Slim, do you want me closer up or are you good?
Don't matter.
Okay.
This is
I
this.
believe the corridor is
this-
10 feet across. but
It's
whatever.
okay. We'll make it up.
Oh, okay.
What?
We can stand side by side if you want, Slim.
Yeah, that's cool.
Blimey.
The wrong face the wrong way. Or
I'm already compass.
Back to your old shenanigans.
I see
I
King
put my
next to
hand on your shoulder.
Commander. How reassuring.
Stand
You
to your
see a
soul.
room full of what appear to be like mummified corpses.
Well, full.
Well, it's not.
They're gonna do that big.
It's like fucking hell.
And they just pour out. They just pour out like an overstuffed closet. Like-
Like, there's a hoarder down here.
Yeah, exactly.
What I ordered.
There's about a dozen of them layered around the room, all in various stages of contortion. Long dead, mummified, leathery, and they have holes all through their skin. Yeah, like that Cthulhu. Holes in like,
Shut up. Why would you say that? Why would you even reference that?
because it's very
That's
descriptive.
Really, no, it's
It's
not.
very descriptive. It's very much what it looks like.
Not necessary.
It's all through its arms.
We all know what
these
mummies
hole-
look like, Matt.
Yeah, but these are mummies that have holes, big
Hello, kitty.
as a kitty.
Oh,
it's
kitty.
like, hey, I can roll die.
Okay.
He's like, okay, well,
Probably just-
no food up here.
I think we're about to
mummies?
release
No
a
food up
plague.
This is gonna be like the mummy, where they're gonna do
Yeah.
that screamy thing.
And there is a
Mouth is
door
all big.
over there.
Okay. Let's
Right,
not.
you run through.
Hold on.
We
Wait,
have
wait,
cats.
wait, wait. Let's see if we.
But use your boots to kind of dance through. They
We got
won't
the cat eye
notice.
boots.
There's
Show me these.
a very distinct musty aroma that comes out once
I like
the,
it.
and you see that like big cat guy goes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll use Big Cat to scare him away.
What is it?
Yeah,
called?
like in.
I don't really trust this either,
Thunder
big cat.
Demon.
That's fine. You can do if
Isn't
you
it like a
like.
thrift
So
store?
the holes look like they've been pierced.
No, they look more like what you would expect to see something that had been like infected with maggots,
Mm.
and they had dug in and then dug out and dug in and dug out all through every
Worms
little.
growing, the
You got
worms
it.
grow out.
Yeah.
Brains.
So any who's taking
And
bets
each
on?
hole has like it's like
how many
this
of these
there's a little bit of
Bro?
eruption, right? It's like a little.
You do it. So, can you describe it a little bit more detail?
it.
I'm at
We
the
got
back.
it,
and he's
alright?
right here.
No more body part. Let's go.
No, fine. If you want to see an illustration, just get the.
No.
Jason has a mini. In his
Oh, we could look on our phones
Anyway,
and
so yeah,
show
Alright.
Anna some pictures.
I don't want to see him.
How many of these things do you think are going to come to life?
All
as
of
we
them,
walk
probably.
into this room?
You said a
That was
dozen.
the last one.
Yeah.
I think
Either
it's
that
less they're going to come to
or-
life. Things are going to burst
Can
out
we
of
just
them and
can
try
we
to
just fireball them?
burrow into your.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, let's just fumigate this fucking room with fire.
Yeah.
Good point.
Come on.
as you folks are talking about what to do about this, you see these little little dust particles that are mostly near the floor, and they're now spreading out across the hallway. And the little dust particles that catch the light, your torchlight or whatever light you're using, they start to grow into little like bacteria that you can see.
Oh my god, it's the fucking.
We don't want to fucking.
And then
phage.
eventually like little worms. And
I shut the door.
okay.
You want to,
Fireball? What?
As he shuts the door,
on the count of 3,
just
I'll
just blast it.
let it rip?
The bodies in here don't appear to be doing anything, but these infectious worm-like agents are within a matter of seconds growing into man-sized enemies. It's initiative.
Oh,
What? The bacteria turned into that quick.
No closing doors. No throwing fireballs.
We made the deal. OD goes on me, right?
Yeah, OD goes.
Yeah.
OD goes when you do.
Yeah.
OD goes when OD does.
I use the gold.
Wait a minute.
What?
Oh, they're on the floor in
Yeah,
in the
they
hallway.
slipped through because they're super zany and they grew
I
into
see.
should we back up into the big room?
galley
Wow.
boys.
They're not really
We're
skeletons.
fucking
They,
surrounded.
How do we?
they look like. They look like.
Oh, it's the man with the pie hat. He's my favorite.
This corridor's got quite big, isn't it?
Well, because it's 10 feet across. And you guys
It's about 18 foot across.
No, I'm not enjoying the app. Go away. No.
So, sort of like.
Yeah, do you know how numbers work at all?
Yeah, what?
Listen, I was like, the corridor's 10 feet across,
numbers are
and Anna's
passé.
like, this is fine. We'll just be in here. And I'm like, okay. So my ability to tactically represent what's happening is somewhat limited. So they look like this.
Ew.
Dear.
They look like this, like a person
Scary story.
made out of
Dark.
worms.
Okay.
They don't look like skeletons.
It looks like the thing from Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, it looks like that thing from that movie I haven't seen.
Oh,
They look like
fucking
this.
God.
Actually, I think I probably did see Princess Mononoke, but it would have been a long time ago.
Don't lie.
No, I thought I saw that. I
Spawn
saw
of
Nausicaa,
Kiss.
Valley of the Wind, Princess Mononoke, Howl's
know
Moving
it?
Castle,
You're just trying to see.
all that nonsense.
Familiar with the name, but I don't remember
All right.
what they
Initiative
do.
time?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck! I just rolled a 20 and then I just rolled it again for real and it was a 3.
You can keep the 3 if you'd like.
Can I have the 20?
You can if you roll it again.
Can I roll it again?
I'll roll it. for
Leech,
you.
what's your initiative?
No.
It's a marvelous 6.
Awesome. You're my favorite judge.
5.
Even better. It's getting better as we go. King.
Also 5.
Oh my god.
Sweet. Boots.
8.
You're all dead.
You guys are surprised, obviously. Copper.
24.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Slim.
18.
Copper saw this shit way ahead
Yeah.
of time. I was like, hey guys.
I've seen worms before.
It's never good.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Lux?
Seen worms before.
What's up?
I'm debating if we should
Run.
put me
Swap.
up so we can turn on the blender.
The
I need to go
blender.
ham.
What do you mean?
So I can haste Slim
Mm.
and use a bonus action to give him an attack, and then you can just.
But can he move around in there?
Uh,
Or are we like
Well,
kind of crammed in?
no, but he can Cuisinart the stuff that's next to him.
Mm.
The phage.
Actually, I can probably come up with better.
Yeah, why not?
Why not what?
No, I was talking about the old larks.
So yeah, there's these worm creatures surrounding you guys, Copper.
Okay.
Zoinks.
Everything okay with her?
Yeah, I just always forget the close combat situation with range.
You're basically just a disadvantage.
If there's someone next to me when I'm shooting.
Even
Even if it's not
same with the old
Doesn't matter who you're
blast.
shooting at.
Okay.
If there's somebody standing next to you,
That's a disadvantage.
you're at
Okay.
disadvantage.
All right. Let's see if there's anything that could work without kill.
What?
Yeah, I'll do that. Well, it's disadvantage. No, okay. I'm going to nimble escape.
You're going to escape nimbly?
Escape nimbly. Yeah, okay. so I could back out without getting attack of opportunities. I don't really know what this setup is. I'm gonna hit. Are these 3 next to each other? Do you think? Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do Hail of Thorns.
Hail of Thorns. Hail of Thorns.
All within 5 feet of target take damage. Is anyone?
Big cat.
Big cat's there.
Which one are you targeting?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I mean, technically king, big cat, and then
Correct.
Yep. That's not a good idea. Maybe. All right. I'll just do a normal attack. Okay. I'll attack
the actual words.
this one.
These are 5 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, and the corridor is 10 feet wide.
Okay.
Does a 14 hit?
So like it would be. So this corridor is like twice as big as this one. So 5, 10.
Oh, okay.
So the way I did it before, and what I should have done, and what I'll try to do next time if I remember, is I can just take the compass, the big compass thing, and put the center of the thing over here and go,
Yeah.
and then just extend it by 10 feet and go, and you get these kind of cool little semicircles.
Mm-hmm.
It's not hard to do if you have the time ahead of time to set it up, and I
Did
did.
the 14 hit?
14.
There's a 14 hit. Yeah,
Nice.
they are AC, basically auto hit.
Worms.
Worms, man.
Wish 'em.
11 damage. First hit.
11 damage. Let's call this one number 1. 11 damage.
And then
And as you cut into this thing and you hack into its
Arrows.
worm body, worms go spilling all over the place.
Ew.
Mm.
I wonder. Oh, I'm not gonna say it.
What did I say, Anna?
and then 8 damage.
Nothing.
And then 8 more damage?
Yeah.
Got it.
And then I'm gonna do Big Cat's attack. On the same one, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
My sword do wall of fire. Where is my sword thing? Have you printed one out?
I gave it to you.
No.
Yeah, I
I
did.
think you sent it to me on Discord.
Well, that's giving it to you.
Blimey.
It's on Twitter. What do you want me to do? God, do I have to do
Print it
everything?
out.
Do I have to do everything?
It's on Twitter.
I gave it to you so you wouldn't have to print. So I wouldn't have to print it out. So you could do it. If only you had a
That's
phone.
not what you said.
If only you have a phone that you
I
could
don't
look
know
it
where
up on.
it's at. It's not in here with me.
What are you looking for?
My red mini.
Does it seem like it's been like a million years since we played? Are you done?
11 more damage.
11 more damage.
On Big Cat
The
attack.
big cat?
Yep.
Yeah,
Got it.
red.
Done.
Vince probably.
Might have knocked it down.
That was Copper and Big Cat. It's Slim.
They got a lot of health.
Sorry.
They have a lot of health. How much damage did you do?
Like 30 total or something, I think, so far.
He did exactly 30. Well done.
To which one?
So number 1.
He's number 1.
He's like, number 1.
How many worms are left in his body?
36,000.
Okay. Never mind. I thought that might determine how much.
What's going on, Lars?
I can't find my mini.
Which mini?
The red mini.
Why do you need
The red mini?
right now?
I
The
use spiritual weapon, and I usually use that to track. But
oh,
it's missing.
Well, there's an awful lot of nonsense around here. It's hard to find.
All right.
Well, it's
So
normally just sitting up here, so I don't know.
what I would
It's
like
not
to
over
do
or-
you can probably squeeze in there.
is get right on the other side of this fella right here.
I think technically you can move through Boots and myself and get there.
You can.
Yeah.
Well,
can
the
I
problem
get there?
is, yeah, that's fine.
Can I get there?
Yeah, because the
I might take an
hallway
opportunity
like this.
attack to that one one fucker.
Right here?
Oh no.
Here?
Yeah, there.
yeah.
So
A lot of shit going on in this hallway.
yeah, I'll say. Just shove my way through, and I'm gonna take a swat at the dude between me and Judge.
Yeah. Worm sandwich.
Worm sandwich, man. Let's see here.
Isn't this right up your alley, Leech?
What pardon, sir?
Worms.
Oh, I see, sir.
I mean, they're sort of like leeches, aren't they?
Oh, leech. I get.
We'll discuss this after the fight, sir.
Okay.
What's up my alley?
All right.
That was worms.
There it is.
Looking.
Does he have a
None of
head?
your
Does that guy
business.
have a head?
No, they're just a collection of worms. They're like a colony.
Did you crit?
Yeah.
They're a colony of worms.
Well, they're all headless now. Every last one of them.
1,000 little worm heads go flying on.
Okay.
This enemy's horrible.
I can do all that one.
Still counts as a crit, right?
Yeah. That's 21 damage.
To which one? This is called. It's not the one.
It's
No.
the one,
Copper attack.
it's one between Judge and
As long as you know which one it is, because that
Squirmy.
one is not number 2. 21 damage.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. All right. Second attack. 19 hits. For this one, I'm going to do a distracting strike. So if I don't drop him, the next person to hit him, chop at him, will get advantage.
Okay.
Um, 19 damage on that one.
This is another one.
Number 2, right?
Yeah, the same
Number
same guy. Number
19.
two.
Number 2.
Got it.
Okay. That will be it for me for this turn.
How'd you do on your first attack?
21, I think it was.
Did 10 more than me.
No, you did. I think you did exactly the same amount.
Oh, really?
Yep, you did 21, and then you did 9 more. I thought you said
19.
19. Okay, that's 10. That's that's literally 10 more.
How the worms looking?
How many
Hang on,
worms
I'm
left?
Communicating with the mods.
Oh, okay. 35,000.
35,000 mods.
Worms.
Oh, I see. Blimey.
I mean, there's fewer worms.
Mm-hmm.
There's few. You can definitely tell. Like the ones
bloodied?
that you folks have attacked are smaller.
Mm-hmm.
They're still trying to maintain like a humanoid. They're still trying to maintain a humanoid shape.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was Slim. Now the phages all go.
Blimey. Here we
Curious
go.
to see what these fuckers can do.
So,
Yeah.
How many others? 6, 7, 8?
I think there was 8 of them.
A lot.
Oh, really?
A lot.
Oh, yeah. I didn't see that one hiding behind the tentacles.
Let's start with the one that looks like it's on King. What's your armor class, King?
21, 22, 21.
And so it tries to claw at King with hands made of twisting worms, and it can't gain purchase on King's armor. And so it stops, and it like flexes an arm, and there are no muscles, but the worms move almost like to mimic muscles, and that squeezes, and one worm kind of goes and spits out and goes and lands on King. You have to make a dexterity save.
I hate this.
Gross.
This is actually, I'm not too keen on this.
No. I don't like this at all.
Me and you are quite good with worms
10.
and spiders, then I see.
Fucking Amazon bot flies and bullshit. Ugh.
10.
I know, I heard you. Uh-huh. While
You playing yours?
uh-huh. So yeah, there is a worm, Lars, on King's face, and it's crawling on your skin, and it's trying to burrow under your skin, but it hasn't done it yet.
You just Yank it off.
Fireball.
Fireball.
He fireballs off his own head,
I mean,
so he can attach the head of the Vecna.
face.
And there's an autophage on Leech, and it tries to claw at you, and it does manage to hit you with a claw.
Okay.
You take 13 points of damage. Part of it is bludgeoning damage from the claw, and then there's poison damage.
16.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Total of 13.
13. Sorry.
Yep. And then you have to make a dex save.
Poison though.
Oh yeah,
Dex.
poison.
It says Billy. I don't know how shit works.
It was poison, Matt. Just so you know.
I don't think I'm immune to poison.
Oh, I thought you had something though.
That's OD.
Oh, that's OD.
Not me.
Oh,
So what do you say?
That's OD,
Dex,
not OD.
a dex save.
my mistake.
Yeah, a dexterity check.
Ooh, plus-
Save.
9.
You so the necrophage it's trying to look like this disease. These worms remember being in these humanoid creatures, and so it's trying to mimic the things it remembers, and it starts to convulse, and then it goes and it spits a worm, and the worm goes. It starts crawling around on your face, and it starts trying to burrow its way in. You can feel it biting and pinching, trying to get its way in. That was
Heals.
eels up inside ya. Find any entrance when they can.
All right. 13 damage, wasn't it? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Blimey.
Let's see. So we got this one on Leech, and this guy. So actually, Judge has. So I think Judge has like 3 of them on him.
No.
Well, actually, there could be 4 if I wanted to, but only those 3 will attack. So that one has advantage. So he has a claw attack, and he misses. These dice are not rolling well tonight. And then he's got another claw attack, and 17 AC 23. I assume hits Judge.
18 will hit you.
So you take 13 points of damage, 7 of which is poison.
7, which is poison. Is there a reason? Does poison do something different?
There's a condition called poisoned. This does not give you that condition, but poison damage is just like fire damage or lightning damage, so it can be resisted by certain people.
You said it was minus 13.
It's just a flavor. Yeah, it's 13 points of damage.
And okay. That's
And
one guy.
and Judge has to make a dexterity save.
Yeah.
17.
Yeah, no, Judge is fine. Yeah, Judge.
Fuck out of here.
Judge.
Shit.
So yeah, unfortunately, there's 2 more of these things on you. So 2 more claw attacks. 18 plus 6 hits. You take another 13 points of damage. Second claw attack. 16 plus 6 is 22. You take another 13 points of damage, and please make another dexterity save.
Ooh, 11.
This one claws at you, hurts you, and then like it slaps you. It literally slaps Judge, and you can feel one of these worms start to burrow into Judge's ear. And you can feel it twisting around in there, and it's biting and pinching. It hasn't burrowed under the skin yet, but it's trying. It's seeking. It's seeking something.
Asmodeus, take me.
Yeah, right.
Brains.
Fuck.
And there's actually one more, but he does not have advantage on you.
I prefer
So just
that
gets-
black iron pack lot.
Those both miss, and please, actually, can you have more? Yeah, you can have more than one of these on you. Can you make another dexterity save, please?
9.
Yeah, this one, because you've just been battered. You've just been battered.
I'll let you describe it to everybody else. I don't want to hear it.
Judge has just been battered, and so one of these, you can see now when it hits Judge, it leaves worms on Judge's armor, and one of the worms burrows under Judge's armor and is kind of twisting and writhing underneath there.
I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke.
Beg your pardon?
I'm going to use Hellish Rebuke.
Go right ahead. Please do.
I get to roll 3d10 for fire damage, and it's going to be a dexterity save against 16.
A dex save. They're not incredibly dexterous, but they're not Nope, they're not dexterous enough. I'll tell you that for nothing.
10, 11, 20. I do 20 damage.
Okay, so which one do you want this to be? It's not one or two, I assume.
Did number 2 hit me?
I don't know which one's number 2.
The one that Phil whooped
This
his
is
ass.
2.
That's the first one that attacked you. That's the second. So this would be either like, so 3 of these guys have attacked you.
Mm-hmm.
The first 2 had advantage. The third one did not. Which one are you using Hellish Rebuke on?
I want to use it on the one that's already damaged by Phil.
Okay, so that's the first one.
Or it's,
That's the first one that attacked you,
yeah, the
which
first
is
one-
number 2.
Number 2,
Yeah,
yes.
so go ahead
20
and
damage.
20 damage.
20 fire damage.
Yeah, this one is obviously having a hard time maintaining its humanoid form.
Okay.
Like in some cases, there's just a small knot of twisting worms that make up a leg. Yeah, Judge hellishly rebukes this thing. Oh, by the way, you've got a worm down in your armor. That's where it went.
Okay.
And one in the ear, right?
And one in your ear. Correct. One in his ear.
That thing's taking 60 points of damage.
It's taking exactly 60 points of
yeah.
damage.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
They have 65 health. I guess. Hopefully.
So that was 3 of them on Judge. Yeah, one of them will attack Big Cat. Why not? Big Cat doesn't
Yeah.
get enough hurting. And it has, even though the one opposite didn't attack Big Cat, it is giving this one advantage. With
Oh,
Big
you're right.
Cat. So it gets advantage on its 2 claw attacks. Those both
Disadvantage.
miss. Disadvantage.
First attack. Big
Displacement.
cat.
Oh, he's
Sorry,
displaced.
that's-
Displaced. So the first attack is just 1 die roll.
Just add
Which
disadvantage.
is correct. And just vantage. And then after that, you can attack normally?
Yeah.
Okay, so then the next one.
Well, until you hit me.
Oh, until they hit, it's
Yeah.
disadvantage? Okay, so this one's just vantage. Actually, 17 plus 6 is 23. Is that it?
Yes.
Then Big Cat takes 13 points of damage,
Okay.
of which 7 is poison. And then Big Cat also has to make a saving throw. A dexterity
How
save.
many dice?
Oh, that is 3. 3 dice. 3 ferocity.
Light, doesn't it?
Doesn't.
I don't think they're not
I
undead.
don't think they're undead.
They're not. They're a virus.
Okay.
They're
11.
Ews,
11.
and they're going to be up inside.
So yeah, these things claw at Big Cat, and you can see left behind is a worm, a thick green, twisting, bulging, pulsing worm, and it starts to crawl, and it disappears under Big Cat's fur, and you can see moving in Big Cat's fur is this seeking creature trying to. Anyway, let's see. That was 1 on Leech, 1 on King. That one attacked Big Cat. Those 3 attacked Judge. There's 1 on Bubba Boots, and he's got advantage with the other one. The other one's not going to attack Boots. He's probably going to attack King, Slim. But that one's going to attack Boots with advantage on the first claw. 16 plus 6 is 22. The second one,
So close.
19. That hits. So you take 26 points of damage.
This guy's hit hard.
It's a d6 plus 3 plus 2d6. So 3d6 plus 3. I mean, that's, yeah. And you have to make a dexterity save, which I sort of presume you're going to make because you're Boots.
Excellent.
Never say never.
Yeah, you're definitely going to make it.
You piece of shit.
Oh my god!
that a
the
one?
one!
Wow.
I thought for a second, I was like, I literally thought to myself, I don't think, when I say you're probably going to make it, that's not whammying. That's like the opposite of a whammy. I got to whammy him. You're definitely going to make it. If Matt ever uses these again, Bamps says, he should get a bag of gummy worms. I agree, that's a good idea. I wish I thought I had. So, yes. Yeah, you've got a worm on you too. Worm. I could do the whole horrible description thing,
A worm.
but I feel like. So then the other one's going to attack Slim. Just a regular. I just rolled 2 10s. They both miss, and you have to make a dexterity save, please.
Okay.
I think a dex save on a miss. It's bullshit.
It's 3 attacks. It's
Oh.
claw, worm.
I got a
it's
worm
not,
on me.
It's not claw, and if one hits a worm, it's claw,
You got
worm.
wormed.
I got a worm.
Yep, Slim definitely has a worm. So did everybody except Copper
Yeah.
get a worm?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I gotta use dex saves against you guys more often. All right, so yeah, you everybody except Copper has worms crawling on them, trying to get into their skin. You can, on your turn, you can either spend your action getting rid of a worm, or you can just ignore it and presume that it'll be fine and everything's fine. We're all fine down here.
Or you
And just attack as normal. Boots.
God damn it. All right.
Eels up inside ya. Find any entrance when they can.
Oh god.
Let's see.
Eels.
Ugh.
Pro Dungeon Master.
So removing a worm is an action.
Correct.
One worm.
Correct. One.
So if you have two,
then you gotta wait. Then you're then you're probably you're like somebody else could spend their action trying to get a worm off you.
all right. Who has two?
I'm gonna,
Judge has two.
I'm gonna get my worm off of me.
You're gonna get your worm off. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
I mean, the thing to keep in mind is they're gonna put a worm on you every round
Not
because
if
it's
he
not
makes
an
his
attack.
save.
It's claw worm. So,
Claw
well,
worm.
you'll be okay.
Toss the
but
worm at
rest of
King.
I catch it and I eat it.
okay, you're dewormed.
Dewormed.
It's just an action. It's just like I
Yep.
just
Yeah. Well, you can either like scrape it off with how it's described is you can scrape it off with a knife, or you can try to burn it off.
Fireball.
Yeah, I'd probably just take. I mean, I went to college for this, so I'm dexterous enough with the sword that I could just sort of like shave it off
Sure. Yeah.
my skin without harming myself.
The
And
head's
then
still there, though, like a tick.
gross.
Gross.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna say gross, which is a healing word.
Leech. You've got a leech on you.
I'll make ODs go first, and I'll have him pluck the worm off my head.
Okay, that's how he takes. Yeah. He goes, and they go.
And then I'm going to turn. I'm on that fucker that just wormed me, and I'm going to cast Blight.
Well, Blight's a pretty powerful spell.
Yeah, well, I've had enough of it. So I don't like these
You don't like
worms.
worms.
So you have to make I think you make a save, right?
Yep.
Should be con.
Yeah, Constitution.
Constitution, I rolled a
17.
critical success, and they get a huge bonus. 24.
24.
Yep.
All right, so it's half of that. So what is it? 8d8, I think. So let's do 4d8. That would be easy.
No. Well, I mean, you can, but you have it.
Okay.
You have a better chance to roll higher.
That's true.
Roll
That's
more
true.
dice.
I need d8.
Oh,
It's,
D8s.
yeah, d8s. I need a lot
The
of
more dice you roll, the more likely it is you're going to roll the average.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 3 more, please. 6, 7, 1. Thank you. Blight. Fuck me, now I've got to add these up.
That's a lot
What's
of
that
ones.
say? 3, 4, 10, 14,
3, 1, 2,
16,
3, 4,
17, 18,
23,
God.
8, 19,
25.
4.
Half of 25, round it up.
Round down, I think.
Fuck off. And 24, 12.
14.
Now, which one is this?
Or yeah.
Him.
Let's call that guy number 3.
Fuck's all those ones?
I'm blue.
20, 12
ones.
points.
Yeah, 3-1. That's crazy.
I did roll a lot of ones there.
Blight.
Light off.
Yeah, these things are incredibly tough.
That's a. Anyone hurt? How hurt?
Badly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that one
got
worm thing got
160
60 points of damage.
I got
Okay.
hit three times.
And then
not
because I think
22.
as a bonus action, I can use my what do we call it now? Healing light. Yeah, that's a bonus action. How many can I do? 4d6. All right. Here we go, Anna.
Man.
I'm going to use my bonus action to use my healing light on Anna, or Judge, I should say. Oh, there we go.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
12, 13, 14, plus that is 19 hit points back for you.
Sweet.
Nice.
I am
Yeah.
stunnaged.
Judge.
I mean, I'm useful.
There's a worm crawling into your ear, and there's a worm burrowing underneath your breastplate.
I'm gonna use my action to dig the worm out of my ear, and then I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself and give myself +2 AC.
King, there's a worm crawling on your face. You have face worms.
So
You need to see the school nurse.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You said that we could burn them off.
Sure. Yeah, it's still an action.
Just fireball.
So if I were to cast Fire Shield on myself when they're trying to burrow into me, they're gonna get fucking blasted.
How does Fire Shield work?
So I only get the fire version of it. Let me read the actual spell versus the cliff notes.
Yeah, read the spell. Please. Thank you.
A thin, wispy flame breathes your body for the duration, shredding bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. You can end the spell, blah, blah, blah. The flame provides you with a warm shield. The warm shield grants you resistance to cold damage. In addition, whenever a creature within 5 feet of you hits you with a melee attack, the shield erupts in flame. The attacker takes 2d8 fire damage.
I am going to rule that the worm has already hit you. It's already on you. So it's not going to trigger the fire shield.
Would this prevent
It's on my body.
worms?
It's on my body.
Yes, it's already
Past the
done
shield.
this. So the fire shield's not going to fire. It's just going to go.
Well, like I
This
said,
is a
I mean,
worm shield.
yeah, it is. It's a worm shield. But that would mean future ones will probably burn at least.
Are you casting fire shield? Or are you going to scrape off the worm? Eels.
I mean, he's just going
Ew.
to attack me again and put it back on. So we're going to be on this infinite cycle. So
Well, you
Might
could
as well
roll. You
prevent-
could get your dex saved.
You'll be on the worm cycle.
it's true. I could get the dex.
The
save,
worm
I
road.
suppose.
It's not definite.
Might as well
Yeah.
prevent more worms.
Phil, go ahead and make an attack for commander ability for bonus action.
Okay.
And I guess I'll just remove this one.
I'll attack that one that's between me and Judge again, so they get advantage on it.
yeah.
Because I assume the same one you attacked last time.
Number 2.
Thank you.
Ruin it.
Whoa, that was really shitty.
He says
Remember,
like
it's
guaranteed
AC's
hit.
10. AC's 10.
Oh, I hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 and 7 is still over 10.
Loud, and I heard it echo off the frame.
Remember that room in the IMAX?
Yes.
That was
That's so
fucking
weird.
cool.
We just stood there and
How many times have we been there? I never noticed that.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't think.
There was a room in the hallway to the IMAX theater that's
13 damage to number 2.
13 damage to number 2, still alive.
Damn. The fuck?
75 health.
That was the Hobbs and Shaw, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna go see, you're on the hook. You said
What did I say?
that you're gonna go see the lighthouse with
I didn't
us.
fucking say that.
That
Well,
you're gonna go
You said
see.
that to me.
Didn't you in the Discord say that you're gonna go see the lighthouse with us? I think you did.
you might have to find that to prove it.
Did you ever finish watching the lighthouse trailer?
No.
You could not get through the lighthouse trailer.
I didn't watch it.
I'm gonna.
We've linked it so many times.
Jerry?
Yeah, I know, and I don't watch it. Oh, fuck off. Is this it?
See, it's not scary at all.
I couldn't tell.
That was this stream is not sponsored by the Lighthouse. I just really like that trailer. And I'm looking
amazing.
forward to the movie, and I wanted to use the captive audience that I have here to make O'Driscoll watch the
I
movie.
wonder if
That's
you
the
could
first
run.
time I've watched it.
It was amazing.
Looks good though,
I
right?
wonder if we could run like a 10 candles game that was based off like a lighthouse and like a black and white,
Probably.
stream.
Yeah, actually, we could definitely do a black
You
and white
just dress
stream.
up in like
We could
wearing
definitely do a
raincoats.
black and white stream.
Yes.
That would be actually pretty cool. For the right reason, a black and white stream would probably be pretty neat. You know, if it were a horror game.
We did the little
Like,
film
well, I mean,
over
when
it.
I think of Wild West, I tend to think of like, you know,
Sepia tone.
the what's the word I'm looking for? Like that John Ford Monument Valley stuff, which is really beautiful. But like, yeah, if you were picturing it like a black and white movie, that would be fucking cool. Has anybody done that? Has anybody done a black and white?
They're
stream?
going to do it now.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
it's fine. Whatever. I don't
cut
care.
that
It's a
out.
good idea that they want to do it. They should. Anyway, so
You get an attack of opportunity on me.
I
Oh,
get an
yeah,
attack of
what are we
opportunity.
doing?
I get a
Right.
worm of opportunity on
It
you.
wasn't so bad.
Who's attacking you? Which one? Does he have an
The same
advantage?
one that hit me.
Weird,
No,
isn't it?
Where are you moving?
Exactly.
I'm just moving back.
You're
by
just
topic.
You
retreating?
should watch The Witch.
Whose side are you? Matt, are you on the worm side? You're leech. Leeches are like worms. Because if you're on the worm side, then I get advantage when I attack him.
What? No.
Oh, that's
I use
that's
leeches.
disappointing. That's disappointing. Why just spill your worms? Thank you. That's a great comment, Star Dookie. Yeah, they miss. Sorry.
Did you run away?
Yeah, what are you
He did.
doing,
He fucked off.
Commander?
He ran down. Yeah, he beats feet and runs down the corridor.
I'm about to fireball this whole room.
I was gonna say I like this idea more and more now that I
Yeah.
King,
see it
are you
again.
done, King?
There's a big room behind us.
Yeah,
too,
I'm
so-
about to fucking.
Yeah.
King, are you done?
But there's more
Copper.
things in there.
It's your turn. You do not have a worm on you, but there,
No.
you do see this distortion in Big Cat's fur, as though there's a
Yeah.
worm trying to penetrate his hide
Just
and
fleas.
dig into his. Yeah, just fleas, just a big flea.
All right. We got Hunter's Mark number 1. And attack. Attack. 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Boom.
Good job.
Is that a 1?
Man,
4.
there's a shitload of these things, and they have a lot of hit points.
So 7.
Light was shit, wasn't
9.
it? 12.
You need to cast it on something that's going to fail a save. There's no way for you to know these things like super super constitutional.
15 damage.
Very
15 damage.
Vigorous worms.
One more attack.
Well, because they're a million little individual creatures, it's not like they have one heart that you can.
Okay.
10 damage.
You're catching up to Phil's damage on number 2.
Still
Yeah,
alive.
oh yeah, 100%. You've only done 55 damage to it. Yeah, Phil did 73 damage to his.
It's not a competition. All right.
It is a competition.
What it is.
Are you doing
I got it. Okay. Big cat will.
Big cat can attack, or Big cat can use its tentacles to scrape off a worm.
Yeah.
Speaking of using the cat tentacles, Vince.
What would you do then?
Vince would say, "Fuck it, kill that thing." He can clean himself after.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Still alive.
it's got ringworm.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yes, did have ringworm. That's true.
Hello.
your turn, Thomas.
I'll take the worm off.
Okay, yeah, you see,
Off Big Cat.
Copper commands Big Cat to groom itself, and Big Cat uses the hook claws on the insides of its tentacle pads to just, and you see like ripped worm come off of it. And that's, are you done, Copper and
I'm
Big
done.
Cat?
Yep.
Slim, you've got a worm on you.
I got a worm on me.
It's trying to burrow into your green gith skin.
Motherfuckers. I'm attacking.
The kitty. Oh, the kitty.
So let's attack I'm gonna just keep hammering on that one.
Okay, it's almost disintegrated into like a pile of worms. It can't maintain its human form anymore. You've done so much damage.
11.
It's dead.
Hits.
11
Hits.
to hit. Yeah, 11
Oh.
hits.
Well, do 11 damage.
And
Oh, I rolled
13 damage.
It's dead.
Okay. All right.
Number 2.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Why'd you spill your worms? Yeah, now you
Still
see
those
it
worms.
just collapses, and each little worm, now that you've done this, starts to shrivel up and turn into a tiny little mote that just turns into dust and washes away.
All right.
It's gone from ringwell to ringworm. Very
All
clever.
right. So
Very clever.
I want to use before I do anything. I want to use my movement and move one step closer to Judge, so that nothing can scoot in there and get advantage.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take a swing at that guy that was next to me. That guy.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what number he is. I don't
He
think
doesn't have a number yet.
he hasn't been touched
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
People that have been attacked, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them are fresh.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
We do know we're leech.
Yeah. I had
Yours.
Mandarin.
Saving your ass.
18 hits.
It's true.
Right.
Thank you.
Let's see here.
Anna, I have a
Slim.
goddamn plan.
Slim
Is it
still
to
has a worm
fireball
on him,
all of
correct?
us? Because that's usually how your plans go.
When have I fireballed anybody but Leech?
When I mean I've never done it. Oh.
Yeah, the only person who's actually fireballed everybody is Copper. So fuck yourself.
So Boots,
First
Leech,
time
Judge, and King all got their worms off, right?
Correct.
But Judge still has a worm on
I
him.
still have a
Judge.
worm on me.
Which one? The one in the ear or one in the armor?
The one in the arm.
Armor.
Of course, I got the one in the ear out immediately.
Okay.
Ugh.
How do you spell that?
Okay, so
Ugh. That's how you spell it.
Capital blah.
Dot. Bleh.
Boom, dum, dum, dum.
so these things are not undead.
They are not undead. No.
All right, I'm
they
gonna
are-
try
they're
using.
a-
I'm gonna try using.
They're a
Viri.
they're
Menacing.
magical. They're a magical infection.
I'm gonna try using my menacing attack on them.
Okay.
See if they're.
They can be menaced.
They
See
yeah.
if
I mean,
they can be menaced. Yeah, exactly.
What?
2.
Okay. So 16 damage.
okay, this is a new one. We'll call this one number 4.
And it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
It fails.
Okay, so if it can be frightened, it is frightened.
It can be frightened.
It is frightened.
Yeah, and you see when you use your menacing attack, like what does it look like when Slim?
I mean,
does it?
I'm sure he just lets out sort of some kind of
Barbaric yell.
barbaric, and bares his fangs and
You see the worms that make up this humanoid form like ripple and shudder in like a wave. So it's definitely had an effect.
Okay.
Are you done?
No.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to use my action surge, and I am going to. Let's see. So that guy is a feared. Can I circle around? I've only used one square of movement.
Move up one.
Get here.
Can I get there?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
There's a wall there.
Yeah,
It's a
that's-
corridor.
Could you move?
Yeah.
The skeleton's backed up against the wall.
All right.
Well, is there any reason you can't move diagonally?
Yeah, and it's not clear to me what are all those guys backed up
Yeah,
against the wall.
the skeletons are. That's the
That's
reason.
the wall.
Oh, so
Oh,
that's not a
okay.
space then.
That's not
Okay.
a space.
All right, then. Okay.
Why just scare your worm?
Oh,
Sorry. Many of us have watched that Lighthouse trailer several times.
I haven't.
well, I've got a button right
Now,
here.
now,
Yeah,
you,
but-
now that you watched it the first time, you can watch it again with us
Yeah.
over and over again in October.
All right. So,
Exactly.
all right.
That's right.
So
I hadn't watched it. and
I'll
I don't
step
get it.
forward into that empty space
So,
so that I can attack the one next to Big Cat.
What's there not get?
just
Too
don't-
cognitive.
I don't see the appeal.
We're gonna find out what these things do if you don't scrape the worms off.
Yeah, we are. That's gonna be cool. Yeah.
And octopus.
Those are right.
And
Yeah.
mermaid.
All right. So first attack.
I don't know what that is.
And that's a hit.
Pardon me.
I'm gonna try to menace this fucker as well.
So this is another one, right?
Yes.
This is number 5.
Yes. Okay, so he needs to
This
make
one?
a saving throw, wisdom saving throw.
I'm sorry. What did I roll?
Boots just lunged.
That's a
Whatever.
reroll because you smacked a mini.
What did I roll though?
A 20.
That's a reroll.
Yeah,
But you hit
Okay.
minis.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah, cocked.
It's another 20. No. 12.
So yeah, wisdom? No.
Okay, so 21 damage to that next one.
Okay, this is number 5.
And
Aw.
he is
Thought he was gonna
frightened.
Yeah,
He
just
does.
left it.
Oh. Is he liking it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, Mama.
That's so
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
Let me
Uh,
He's
hide in your
purring real
beard.
hard right now.
oh yeah, this you've played Minecraft,
Yeah,
right?
this is
Yeah.
what
This is-
Yeah, I heard
my-
that.
it's
Mine's
like,
right
yeah.
there.
This is it's not. I'm. It's just yeah. Anyway,
And I don't think I can get to any other guys to do my last attack.
Javelin him or whatever you got.
Well, I mean, I could just hit the guy in front of me.
I wonder if it's
I'll
getting
just
picked
hit-
up on the mic
I'll,
too.
I'll just hit the one that I hit before that's frightened.
Well, does that not unfear him?
Might break it.
Does it?
Oh my god.
If you hit somebody who's frightened, it gets rid of the frightening?
It
I don't
can't
know.
be in your beard enough right now.
I don't think so.
what?
Hitting a frightened critter doesn't stop the frightened.
No, I
does
don't
it?
think so. No,
Oh.
there's certain spells.
Yeah. Okay.
I think that's how fear works. I'm confusing
Fear,
it.
their fear spell might work that way, but no, unless
I thought-
your effect explicitly says that,
Right.
that is not a property of the fear. That is
Yeah.
not
That'd be kind
property
of dumb
the
for
fear.
a fighter if they fear him and then
So
anything.
14 damage to
Number 5 or number 4?
4.
Number 4?
four.
14
That was
damage.
the weird one.
Yeah, and I'm
Nice.
done, and I didn't scrape the worm off. Let's see what.
All right, you feel this bite, and you take 1 point of
Oh,
damage,
that's it. You're fine.
Oh, yeah.
and then you folks see
Certainly nothing
the
else
the
would happen.
worm kind of goes like on this digging around and slims and goes and goes in and goes and it leaves this hole, and that's like it looks almost like an eruption, like there's like swollen, inflamed skin and this dark black hole that leads into Slim's body.
So it's under my skin now.
It's in your body now, correct? And now taking an action will not dig it out.
Okay.
So now you've got this
Have to-
you've got this disease inside you.
Eels.
Oh, no.
Could you describe that again? I missed that. Sorry.
No, stop.
Well,
I was
don't
in the
worry.
back. I
Don't
couldn't hear.
worry. There's how many of these things still
There's a
alive?
lot of.
There's
all
7 of
them.
these things are still alive.
Fuck me.
So we'll have plenty of opportunities for people to get in. I mean, there's a reason this thing was locked up in Ringwell.
All right. Well,
It's
so
incredibly infectious and lethal.
their turn.
Maybe we should liven that.
2 of them are frightened. 4 and 5, I believe.
So that was Slim. So now it's these monkey people. And there's
What happens? They get a disadvantage or something?
They have to run away from me.
Oh,
Yeah, so they're out of the combat for now, I think.
that might be quite nice. Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
get out of here.
claw.
18.
Okay, that 2 claws hit. Both claws hit. 21 and 23. And you take 13 points of damage and then another 13 points of damage, and you have to make a dexterity save. And you are the best ranger ever, so I assume you're going to make it.
Easy.
Notice I didn't whammy him.
You know,
Can I reroll?
Matt, it's really weird how you present yourself as such a nice guy.
Is
When
there,
I can't say the rest of the words on stream. I mean, I can. But fuck it.
Nah.
so yeah, you
Got a worm.
now have a worm crawling on your skin.
Uh-huh.
You can spend an action on your turn to
Okay.
scrape it off.
Can I eat it?
You could eat it, yeah. Odie thinks they're delicious. Odie's like running on, like picking up all these little worms, and he thinks they're
Why
delightful.
isn't he picking them off of us?
Well, because he's hoping that you'll just turn into another worm creature, and there'll be more worms for him. So, Leech, you've got one of them on you.
No, I haven't.
Actually,
OD picked it off.
no, you've got one of these
you're right.
skeleton guys on you.
Oh, right, sorry.
Actually, this one is going to
That's
go.
feared.
So Slim. Oh, this is the feared one.
4 and 5, right?
4 and
Yeah,
5
those two are feared.
Oh, they're both feared.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, that means they are not going to attack. Correct.
Correct.
They're actually gonna, I think,
frightened.
spend their time moving away. I think that's how it works.
Well, frightened. No, it just says they can't move closer, and they have disadvantage on ability checks
you're
and
right.
attacks while the source of their field was in line of sight. So this guy's going to run over here.
No,
I thought they were basically out
He'll
of.
still get attack of opportunity,
Unless Phil's. So there's the frightened condition, but then there's a spell called fear that is like frightened plus.
Right.
So unless Phil's ability says something funky, all this means is it has disadvantage on attack rolls while it can see Phil, and it cannot willingly move closer to Phil.
Got it.
Yeah.
So now this one.
Slim will get like attack opportunity.
Yes, Slim gets an attack of opportunity on that guy as he
Cool.
kind of. And the way these things move as their legs, as they try to walk, actually what happens is like parts of their body just disintegrate into piles of worms and then reform into a humanoid shape. So it's not actually lifting legs up and moving. It's almost like this treadmill of worms that occasionally turn into humanoid form.
So 9 on that one. 9.
Is that number 5?
Whatever one that was.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
number
5.
Yeah.
I've got it. And then, so this one who's disadvantaged because of fear now is just a regular die roll because he's flanking. And what's your armor class?
16.
That's a hit. You're actually quite easy to hit compared to all these other assholes. That's 2 hits. And so you take 26 points of damage.
All right.
Damn.
Why give me that look?
Just I thought I'd give you a look.
And you have to make a dexterity save.
Dex is +4, I think, for me.
Yeah, just don't roll shit.
Fuck me sideways, 6.
You got a worm on you.
Mm-hmm.
You got a worm on you. You're wormed, baby.
I'm hurt.
You're hurt?
Hey, I'm hurt. I got 13.
Shit, dude.
Wormed.
And I got another tosser right next to me there.
Don't.
Might as well go eat.
I mean, there's nothing near me at all.
Oh, and then the other one attacks you.
Oh,
And he has actual advantage this time.
great.
A 5 and a 2
Ha!
don't help.
Oh, he gets another one. And
Yep, that hits.
mm,
And you get make another saving throw, please. 13 points of damage and another saving throw.
what's that? 15.
Plus whatever your dex
Oh, what did
is.
you say?
13
Damage?
points of damage.
I'm down.
Leech goes down.
Yeah.
Oh, save me, sir.
And now Leech has 2 worms on him. Because Leech cannot save.
What bollocks! I rolled all right as well. Go on in. 2 worms, and but worms won't want to be on me if I'm down, right? They'll go off.
Oh no, now they're going to turn you into one of them.
Do I get OD?
Yeah, it's your action. He's your
Oh,
actually.
it's not me, is it?
No, correct.
Fuck,
Yeah, OD
okay.
goes away.
Yeah. Bollocks, he's gone.
Actually, no, I think that didn't OD. No, does OD go away when you go unconscious? Spells stop working when you go unconscious. Yes, not when you die.
So he goes.
So he goes away. Point. So OD's gone. Let's see. That is 1, 2, 3 of these things. One of them's on Slim. Does not have any kind of advantage.
That guy's feared.
Oh, that's right. That guy's feared. Yeah, so he has disadvantage. He
rid of
rolls an
OD.
18 and a 9. That's a
Awesome
miss.
again.
He rolls a 16 and a 9. That's a miss.
And I'm down, yeah.
And then you got to make another dex save.
This is how leech ends.
9.
Eaten by worms. They're gonna get you at some point. Or
I got
another.
another worm, I guess.
Black iron pack.
I got a 9.
Yep.
2 worms, baby.
This could, yeah.
This is bad.
Yeah.
This could be a bad encounter. This is
We gotta reposition.
Let's see. There's one on Big Cat who's not doesn't have advantage or anything. He rolled a 4. Achieved a 20. I assume that hits Big Cat.
Disadvantage.
Oh, that's right.
Disadvantage.
Sorry, he has disadvantage. So that one, I'll just roll another one, and that one misses. So he hasn't hit you yet.
How much life did they have, Phil?
Like
70
something.
Yeah.
That's about right.
Quite a bit.
I mean, 3 of them are medium damaged. One of them's dead, and the rest are fresh. So now Big Cat has another worm on him. Actually,
Wait, what?
Big Cat has to make a saving throw.
Oh, okay.
I've got a little fire I can use.
How much health do you have, Leech?
None.
He's a 0.
No, okay.
11.
But what's your max health?
got a worm.
Big Cat has a worm.
I mean, 52, I think. Yeah, 52. Oh, I see.
I can't.
And
roll an action though.
there's one on Boots and one on Judge. One on Boots, 2 attacks. Ooh.
You have a
You
big
take another 13 points of damage, Boots. Please make a saving throw.
Shut your mouth.
The saving throw is like a 70 or something like that.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you just take some damage and you dodge out of the way of the worm. You're unwormed. And then the last one is Judge. Judge, there's a giant worm creature that's trying to burrow its way into your skin. A 10 misses. A 3 misses. Please make a saving throw.
That's gonna be a 13.
A 13 makes it. You do not. You dodge that worm. You still have one worm under you.
Yeah.
And that's the end of the.
So does that worm burrow?
Hmm?
The worm that did not get plucked
where
off?
no, it happens
It
on
fell
the
off. Oh, shit.
Sorry.
It's just a...
Judge had 2 worms on him before. Judge spent a turn taking a worm off. So you take 1 more point of damage on the end of your last turn from a worm burrowing into you.
Okay.
So that 1 point of damage represents the worm that was like under your breastplate going,
Mm-hmm.
No, it's
and then there's a worm inside you, and we'll find out what happens.
Inside, yeah.
Well, so yeah, there's like a multiple stage thing. You have to fail your saving throw and then not spend an action or have less than 1 worm on you. Boots.
I've got 2 on me, and I'm
So yeah, you have no worm on you, Boots. Leech is down.
Swing away.
I'm going to.
3 of these things are fresh. And
No one is almost
hungry.
dead.
Hungry.
I'm going to use my disengage action
We need to get the fuck.
and go whee.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm about to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Here, and on my way past Leech, I say, "Get up, slacker."
Good.
You get 3d4 plus 4
From what?
healing word.
Is that an action?
It's a bonus action.
3d4.
Yep.
Plus 4.
Indeed.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 12.
That was Boots.
Boots.
Leech. You have 2 worms on you.
Fire resistance, right?
And you are actually still
I'm just gonna
prone.
have to get out of
So
here so I can get like a wall of fire or something.
2 worms can only take
It's
2
magic
off.
resistance.
OD.
So maybe
Yeah.
I am gonna nuke
Oh,
everybody.
geez.
He's gone.
Oh, fuck, of course, he's gone, isn't he? Bollocks. I'm not going to, well.
Just get out of there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Disengage.
you need to. Yeah.
Oh, disengage.
How many hit points do you have right now, Judge?
Me, I've got 40
40 hit points out of how many?
out of 61.
I'm disengaging and going, wow, right next to King here.
Okay, so you're going to spend your action to convert your movement into movement that doesn't provoke.
Yes.
So you take 2 points of damage,
Yep.
and you have 2 worms in you,
Indeed. Yep.
crawling under your skin. You can see, those of you who look at Leech, you can see under the skin these lumps twisting and moving under the skin.
Mm.
Don't worry, Doctor. If anything happens, I can perform some surgery of my own.
Once again, sir.
Judge.
I went to college. All right.
Is there anything
Yeah,
I
Kashi,
can do
cut it
about the
out.
worm in me right now?
You'd be surprised at how often I've been asked that question. I don't know. What can you do? It can't be dug out.
That's what I was gonna go for.
Oh,
It's gotta be like healed or something.
Really?
Maybe.
Yep.
Like you couldn't take a knife and like cut.
No, it's gone. It's inside you.
Oh.
We need a paladin.
Just get Akimitsu to microwave it out.
I think that's about to happen.
It's
I don't know what else we can do.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and use. I'm also gonna get disengage. Oh wait, I can use Rebecca's here, right? Because I use my action to disengage.
Yeah. Use your movement as.
Yeah. I think that's right.
Phil, you got magic resist, right?
Uh,
How healthy are you?
Are you done, Judge?
Let me able to check.
I'm more than half.
How much is half?
63 out of 1.
Okay. then we're fine.
63 out of
oh,
81.
We're all fine here.
Yeah.
Big cat, you want eight ferocity?
It won't work on.
You want 8 ferocity? It has to be an enemy. It has to be an enemy.
I am an enemy in this moment.
He gets I'm annoyed at you dice when you if it's an ally. He doesn't get ferocity dice. Judge, are you done?
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, you feel this like the creature, the worm writhing inside you is starting to drain your life essence, and you take 12 points of damage.
You jammy bugger. On those fucking rolls.
You take 12 points of damage, and you have this overwhelming sensation that the problem is your skin, and that if you could just you have this intense, painful hunger that could only be sated by peeling off and eating your own skin. You're certain that would fix it.
Autophage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they are. This is literally.
And
what
you
I
notice,
played.
you realize that you only saw into that room a little bit, but the leathery mummies that were in there, you could see there were stripes missing from their skin, like somebody, maybe even they, had taken knives and daggers and swords and carved off and eaten their own flesh.
So I take 12 points of damage, but that's from the worm.
It's from the worm inside you. And of each of
Not
your
from me trying to eat myself.
You can try to eat yourself if you want to. It's on your own
For a
action.
flavor thing.
Blimey.
Flavor.
Jeez, we need a rib taken out for that.
Oh shit.
That was the end of Judge's turn. It's King. King, as far as I know, you don't have a worm on you,
I do not.
What's that look for?
I've used my turn to get rid of it.
and you haven't gotten a worm since then.
No.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
You're worm free. Worm free is the way to be.
Free as a worm. I've got 2 of the fuckers wriggling around in me. And 10 health.
10 elf?
10 health, yeah.
10 elf.
Not good.
That's It's, yeah.
Like,
hey.
Dracula stuck in my head.
Do you not what like yeah?
I mean, I got.
Do you want to make a check to figure out what you
Wait,
guys
your
are
turn?
if anything?
That's
Do
my
this
turn.
turn.
Yeah,
Do this
so,
shit, bro.
I have,
so it is a dexterity saving throw. Big Cat's probably good for that.
No.
No?
but I have a lot of health. 27 out of 85. So.
Oh, then yeah, you're fine.
Oh, also I take half damage because I have avoidance.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So go ahead and everybody up here
Oh God.
make a dex save of DC 15.
Well, these things are not very dexterous.
That's
So
slim and big.
how many of these creatures are you affecting?
All of them.
Oh, all
Did
of
you
them?
get this one?
Not that one.
I think so.
Surely not that one.
Your hand didn't cover that
20-foot radius.
So that's 4 squares away from
So
the point.
1, 2 3, 4.
Yeah, you can get all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sweet.
All right,
I
so
swear
go ahead and point to which one to a autophage
Number 4.
and what's the? I'm sorry, you said the DC.
DC 15. You take 48 points of damage or half on a save.
And this is Dex.
This is a dex save.
So he fails.
48 points of fire damage.
And that's number 4.
That is number 4.
48.
48.
He's dead.
One down.
Fuck
One
outta here.
down.
Number 5.
Yeah.
He has disadvantage on this save too because of the fear. Right?
This one, number 5.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. No.
Okay, not saves.
There are 3 kinds of rolls: ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws. And he made his save. How much damage did he take?
24.
That's number 5.
Yeah.
It still fucks him up.
That's yeah. He already had 30 points of damage. Okay, next.
Number 3.
Number 3 has taken a little damage.
Yeah.
No, it's just
I'm doing all the numbered
You're
ones
baking
first.
that pie.
He fails.
Okay, 48 points of damage.
48. Wow. No, yeah.
Big old-
40,
big old AOE.
50. Yeah, that's
That's a good roll.
yeah, that's a lot.
Is he
This is
serious?
some cauterizing. You've learned a lot about.
Yeah.
This is That guy?
I think at this point the next 4 don't have numbers, so you can just roll.
Yeah.
so the one in front
let's
of
call him-
Copper.
Let's call him 6.
Yeah.
This guy's 6. He makes his save. He takes 24.
I think
24.
there's a number 1's up there. And
Number
one's
7. Yeah,
Oh,
number
there's
1's
still
still up there.
number
Number
one.
7.
Okay.
Then yeah, hit number.
Number 7 fails his save and for 48. That guy fails. Number 8 fails his save for 48. Number 1.
Wait, who's 8?
8 is this
That one, yeah.
I think, and number 1 I think is that one.
Yeah.
Number 1, 13 plus nothing. What was the DC?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a
15.
1 by it. I think.
Yeah.
48. Number 1's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
fucking get him
You
out. of there.
get.
And of course, all y'all motherfuckers have to also save or take
I,
damage.
I
Well,
failed.
only Big Cat.
Well, you
24
and I
damage,
are out of the last
right?
previous.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah.
Cat's not though.
Okay. Yeah. But I still take half, even though I failed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
this
then,
is definitely, this is the nuclear option, right? But
Yeah.
it was incredibly effective, I think.
I
And
think
then
oh, go ahead.
I
If there's
say,
anybody in chat giving Lars shit for doing this, this is exactly what I would have done.
Yeah.
I'll say you guys can clean this up and I leave.
Now you can
I
give
think-
it. Now you can give him shit.
I think also like
I'm not leaving you.
whenever this
I'm not leaving. I'll be right.
like Copper specifically, I think whenever this happens, like you just see this like wave of
Shut up.
fire, right? Because like we're like right in front of like
Oh
where the
yeah,
exit
yeah,
is.
right in the front.
And if Copper were to like look over at like Judge, you would just see Judge like washed in this like fire and flame, and then he's just like chewing on like his arm like maniacally.
You hear this voice to your left, and it sounds like Judge going, "I taste delicious." That doesn't happen. That's not canonical. Oh, wow, Reagan says, "I think everybody in chat was waiting for Lars to do this from the beginning."
Yeah.
Yeah, nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Listen, there's a substantial dollar value attached to this. Sorry, it's a far more obscure quote from the same movie.
They can bill me.
Yeah,
What are you talking
that's
about?
such a good movie. We're getting the movie night thing set up, and definitely Aliens would be one of those movies.
Ooh,
So that was King. It's Copper and Big Cat.
scary.
And you don't have a Big Cat's got a worm inside him.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
How
Big
much-
Cat's got a worm crawling on him.
Yeah. How much health do you have? We do this again.
39.
If I hold,
Keep in mind he has
If I
magic
finish the
resist.
sentence,
what's that?
He has magic resistance.
Which of these saved their?
I can still fail that roll though.
Like I'm wondering is
That's
that
true. But I mean, he's
Number
not
6
gonna
made
he's
his
not gonna
save.
max out the damage like me.
number 5 and 6 both.
what I'm
make
thinking
this.
is if I hold, is that a thing
Actually,
where
is
I
there
can hold
one that-
action and then wait for you to go and then I go after you? Like
How many are left out there?
You can do that.
1, 2,
4,
3, 4, 5.
5. Jesus.
But
Okay,
some of
never
them
mind, never
got
mind.
badly fucked
Do it.
up.
Yep,
I
yep,
think.
yep,
So
yep.
Just wait for him to move out.
Yeah, so Slim, if you move and then I go next, then I do another fireball.
Can I? Okay. 30-foot radius. Like
You're gonna
where-
need to get
Yeah,
There.
right.
so 1.
Oh, you're gonna try and use. Well, you don't have your fire arrow anymore.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that's right. It's the rock. It's the
stone
stone
one,
arrow.
Excavation arrow.
Yeah, it's the excavation.
Because
thought
Big
we had
Cat
2
could
of each.
theoretically move too.
No, don't be silly.
Well, it's worth a try, isn't it? You are gone, oh yeah.
Cheeky. Want to try it? 8d6 fire damage. 20-foot sphere or radius.
Oh, you have to roll for yours, but Lars gets set damage.
I use my channel divinity.
Oh, okay.
I basically channel Akimitsu to max
But
it.
I guess
Put
you.
some.
You
Yeah,
would
I can only I can do it.
No, I
twice
guess you
with
could
the
move,
rest.
attack, and move.
Right, a short rest, huh?
Yeah.
A short rest after this.
Well, I'm gonna
Attack
be out of
opportunity.
spell slots. I'm
No,
gonna cast it one more time.
What I mean.
disengage.
Oh, you're
That's what I mean.
long rest.
You know what I mean?
Long rest for spell slots. Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
I fucking did I? So
yeah, you literally just went. That's what I mean.
Huh?
I'm like,
Well,
If you move
that's
Big
not a
Cat
sentence.
here
That's
and
just a
you
jumbled
step
syllable.
Oh, I
back
can step back.
and
Slim
then wait and then hold your bow for Slim
Yeah.
to move and then you fire it.
Yeah.
It's true. So fucking lazy. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, so I move back. Hold. I never really use hold my action, so I can just say like I'm not going to attack and then wait.
So, I mean, I don't know what the
Slim?
rule is in 5th edition, but I know what the rule is in another edition, which is that you can give up your entire turn and basically say, I'm going to act later,
Okay.
right? Or you can use your action to create a trigger
Like
where it's
a
like, I'm going
prepared
to
action.
prepare. So if something happens later, so if you just want to wait and go after somebody, that means you just don't do anything right now.
Okay.
But otherwise, you can use your action to create a trigger.
Okay. I think I should just wait for Slim to go then.
Yeah, for some.
And then I go.
Come back.
I mean, I don't know what you would do, but
Well,
My hope is-
alternatively, he doesn't even have to worry
go back
about.
this way.
Yeah, he could go
That's
out
fine.
this way
That's
true,
and try to get out of your range if we do the math real quick. So
yeah.
if it's 1,
get
2,
there.
3, 4. Well, we're saying you could move this
Back
way
up.
and be out of it too. So you could even
Yeah.
theoretically
But
get in a
that's-
Go
range.
further
That's
into the room.
Yeah, you have to go into the
Um,
room.
yeah,
Everybody
that's a
wants
good
to go in the
point.
room.
That's a good point. Okay.
Why wouldn't he just come over by us?
Because he's got to pass by. a bunch
Kitty
of people.
cat.
Yeah, but that guy's feared.
Oh, that's true.
Just touch my.
So
Lot of-
he can't come any closer
I
to
bit
me.
his shin.
Okay. I'll do that and wait for Slim then.
So Slim with you.
So
Safe
weird.
space.
What's he doing? Is he like?
He's like nuzzling. He's
He's,
just like,
he's doing that like
Meeting.
yeah.
he's my kitty cat. He's my squishy cat. Anyway. Whose turn is it?
It's Slim.
It's not.
Is it my go?
It's not Vince's turn.
Yeah, I'll hold my. I'll
All
wait
right.
after you.
Okay, so let's see here. I will make.
My plan is to
Yeah,
fire
show him the
away.
laser. Look, the laser.
Oh my god, he's just gonna.
Yeah,
he's
not
gonna
the
attack the
minis,
cat.
please.
Oh, the laser pointer?
Are you gonna?
I
Are you
actually
gonna?
did leave.
Yeah, he's. Are you gonna like?
I can't move yet. I'll move because I hold my
He's
turn.
gonna go after Slim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this guy gonna be in the blast?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the other option is I aim the fireball over here so you can stand here.
Well, I
and just
mean,
attack him.
I don't want to just like stand there with my thumb up my ass, right?
You can. I mean, you can definitely make it here, right?
Yeah, I can make it there.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, do it. That guy can take an opportunity attack, but he's got disadvantage because he's afraid of me.
Did you disengage or not?
No.
No.
Okay.
Opportunity.
That
Attack.
guy also saved last
I
time.
rolled a
so he's
5 and an
more-
8. So
That's
no.
a miss. All right.
Lost
All
opportunity.
right, I'm gonna just fucking attack that chumpy.
Okay. What number is that guy? 7?
That
No.
is
6?
6.
That's a hit. I'm gonna.
Second level spell. Not a
All right. You know what? This is a desperate moment. I'm going to use my last superiority die to try and menace this motherfucker.
Menace him.
On your turn, Copper, are you gonna have the big cat come back too?
Yeah. Get her out of the way.
Yeah.
It's gonna get some opportunity attacks, but
Uh,
get disengaged.
19 damage, and he needs to make a saving throw.
Which one is this?
Number 6.
19. So that's.
19.
And he has to make a save.
Yep.
No. Right.
Okay.
The good
so
news
he is frightened.
If they don't.
All right. A second attack on that guy.
Burn him again.
We have a wall.
It's
It's a wall. There. Oh, you guys.
I also have a wall of fire. Last whoever's left. But if there's only that many left and they're all
11 damage.
Well,
This is the same guy who just attacked.
we know
Right?
they're about 60,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, number 6.
So.
Got it.
All right.
cool.
That was Slim.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Okay. So
Oh.
yeah, we swap. Yeah, wait.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what your rolling is on that. So
Yeah.
Big Cat can move or attack.
Correct.
Would attack include like disengage, or do you think she even has the concept of disengage, or those other
Well, then
actions?
you want to probably save.
No, I don't think
like move
Big
or-
Cat is a smart enough creature to understand the idea of how to move without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Like that requires a degree of tactical understanding that animals don't have.
Okay.
I mean, have you ever seen those ninja cats avoid cucumbers and shit on videos?
No.
I guess I get 3. Dang, that's a lot. But it's probably less than.
3 attacks of
Fireballs.
opportunity. Are any of these guys frightened?
This one is.
One of them, yeah.
Okay, so that attack of opportunity is
So
with
it's-
disadvantage.
Is
Oh,
there,
it's
any,
2
Yeah, 6s too.
is there any
uh,
disadvantage that
what's-
they get from displacement?
Yeah. So there's
Well, there's only disadvantage. There's not double disadvantage. Doesn't matter how many times you stack it. It's
Right,
still
but only
disadvantage.
I think a couple are like feared. So I was wondering about the 2 that aren't feared if they still have disadvantage.
Oh, sure, yeah,
The one
that's
that-
fair. So, what's Copper's? What's Big Cat's armor class?
13.
Okay, so this first one with disadvantage hits.
Okay.
You take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
Now, does that cause the displacement to go away for everybody or just that guy?
For everybody.
Okay, so now this person, is this person feared?
Who?
Is there, how many, who else?
5 and 6 are
Yes.
feared.
And do they both get attack swap?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's with disadvantage. I rolled, does a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's another 13 points of damage. That's with disadvantage. And then the last one goes. You're going to get a lot of ferocity. That's a 1. It's a critical failure.
So that's a lot of.
I mean, they hurt themselves.
That's, yes.
Oh my goodness. No,
So that's 6 more, I guess, dice.
The worms like
They
turn on
just-
themselves and start eating each other.
6 more ferocity dice. And Big Cat, you still have that new menu of ferocity stuff, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot you. got a
I've
bit of
improved.
a-
I've improved the displacer beast ferocity
Now-
option.
So you need to step back, right, with your.
Yeah, I can step.
Goblin
I'll
movement.
step back as my bonus, not take hit, and then I will fireball.
Yeah.
Remember that there is a if you there's a if you yeah. So it's the you have to you pick a target, you shoot the arrow at.
Uh huh.
The arrow hits, the fireball goes off.
Okay.
The person you shoot at, that's the center of the
The
thing.
epicenter.
Yep.
I just make it the
So number
ground.
7.
Then
Yeah,
you
7.
can't miss.
You can make it the ground, but then you automatically roll to see if the arrow breaks.
Ah,
That's
If,
okay, your plus to
you
hit
pick
is
if you
10,
pick a target,
so-
Yeah.
so this is a roll.
It's an auto hit because like they're 10 AC.
Yeah.
You
You're
can
gonna
roll
have
one.
to roll it.
You
But
can
you can
roll
roll
one.
it
You can
first
roll
to
one.
see if you get
You can
critical.
roll a 1. You can roll a 1. You won't roll a 1. Don't worry.
He didn't.
Does a
Yes.
okay. It's okay. All right. 8d6. I looked at it, but I forgot already.
There. It's 8d6, yeah.
8d6. Yeah.
That's gonna be it.
you got enough?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, my dice went in on some of that action.
7, 8. Okay. A lot of ones.
Ugh.
Not any ones.
2.
Just one.
Was it mine?
Oh, that was nice and even.
It was.
30 damage.
Nice. 30 damage. So they all have to make saving throws again, correct?
Yeah.
And is it all 5 of them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one, which is number 3, has to make a saving throw. What's your DC, Copper? fails.
I assume it's my.
He fails. Number 3 dies.
Okay.
I
had.
He's dead.
Number 5 succeeds. How much damage for on a half?
15. Half.
15. Okay. Got it. So he's still, number 5 still alive, but is now a very tiny pile of worms. Number 6. That's cocked eye. That's a failure. He's dead.
Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
Oh yeah.
Number 7. Is a dex save.
Mm-hmm.
I assume 11 is not high enough.
No, 12 is the.
7 is dead.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think. How much damage did you say it did? On
30,
30.
or
30? Yeah.
Yeah,
yep,
yeah,
yep. Only by like 2 points of damage though.
That'll do.
76 points of damage.
That's
wow.
they have 76 hit points.
Fuck it out.
And this one succeeds. 18. What's your so half of
15.
15 damage? That's right.
Quite tough, isn't it?
Yeah, they're really hard to kill.
Yeah. No.
I mean,
It's durable.
nothing you guys find in Ringwell is going to be easy.
Yeah.
No, I suppose.
They don't lock things up here that could be easily taken care
So
of.
who's
Yeah,
left? Number
fair enough.
5 and number.
And 5, I think, is still frightened.
Yeah,
from
so
you.
he can't come closer to me.
5 and 8.
5 and 8, yeah.
Still
I
staying.
mean, she's got to stand back there so I can take it.
That was Copper, and now they go. So yeah, that one's going to walk up to Judge, and the other one's going to walk up to.
can't.
This one can't walk towards Slim.
He'll walk up to Judge.
I don't think
Oh,
he's
you know, you're
close.
right.
Can't move
Right.
closer.
Yeah.
He can't willingly move closer to the source of his fear. He'll go back into the room.
All the way back.
Isn't the door shut?
No.
Nah.
I thought we shut the door.
Did you shut the door?
Yeah.
The door shut.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
was like, oh, you can't open the door if it's not
walk up to the
So,
door.
I mean,
He'll walk up to the door.
they'll just casually
And
stroll
And then
up
that
to the
guy
door.
will walk up to
5, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, you can reach.
Bring it.
Clock die. Slim. Two attacks on Slim. AC 20.
Yeah, that hits.
So one of them hits, you take 13 more points of damage. Please make a saving throw.
9.
You've got another worm.
Worm.
So you've got a worm in you, and now you have 2 worms on you.
Warm.
Covered in worms. Covered in bees. All right, that was them. That was the autophage. Now it's Boots. Boots does not have a worm on him.
Yeah. Can you move me up in between Judge and Slim? I will attack with the Densa.
Right in the eye.
That's a hit. I attack again. That's a hit. I attack again.
Is this the first time you got a third attack off your?
That's a hit. I think this is the second time.
That's cool.
Maybe the third, but
How do you get a third?
If the first 2 hit the
First
same
2
target,
hit.
he gets.
So do you do
third
a
attack.
Z? 1, 2, 3.
no, I do a B. There you go.
A bee.
But it's not the
Yeah.
letter B. It's a bumblebee.
It's a a very detailed, like anatomically correct bumblebee. Sword College.
Marvelous.
So that's. And I'm also gonna use. I'm gonna use this. Oh, I moved it right. I'm gonna use this mobile thingy. So the last one is an extra emphatic plunging attack that will knock him back.
Extra. Yeah.
Extra
Extra plunge.
Yeah, help.
Always good to add a little ya.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
It's so funny. It just seems
Yells
so
that
out of
when it-
place.
yeah.
Yeah, I was like, who's even? It's a child.
Yeah.
So good.
After I saw, I was like, imagine like a horror movie or something.
48 damage.
Someone yelling.
Which one's
at-
this?
That's number 8.
Scary movie or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Dead.
Hey, go on, carry
Yeah.
number 8. Get that fucker out of here.
What the fuck's
Are you done,
Boots
Boots?
been doing during all this?
He's been carving worms off
Just
himself.
back there making
Wait, who?
boots.
Boots?
Or, butts.
I don't think
Oh,
Butts is Butts. Did you bring Butts back down here with you? You had Butts. You had Butts come down to inspect the door that you couldn't get through, but other than that, I don't think she's
off in the corner making
retainers. Retainers are
This
not
is kind of
generally
out of her league anyway.
Yeah, retainers. The retainer rules exist so that when you're like playing by yourself,
Mhm.
you can have your buddies go with you
Mhm.
and buff your encounter strength.
Guild Wars.
They're not for a whole party of people taking all their retainers with them. That would be an NPC. That was Boots. It's Leech. You have 2 worms on you.
Mm-hmm.
And did they dig into your flesh last turn?
I was unconscious.
Is this the
No,
first?
I think one
You've been-
landed on me when I was unconscious.
Yeah, you had one on you, and then
Yeah.
one landed on you while you were unconscious.
Yeah.
And is this the first? And then you took a turn and went over there. So you take 2 more points of damage, and you get 2 worms inside you. Actually, yeah, I think you've already taken that damage because I think I remember describing
I did take the 2, you're right.
the
I did
worms
take
digging
the 2.
around you. Okay, great. So now
Right, yeah.
you take 2d6 points of damage
This is probably taking me.
per worm.
This is probably taking me down again.
per worm. Holy shit.
2d6 per worm.
Sir, this is strange.
Yep.
Strange.
5, 10, 15,
Down.
19 points of damage.
Sirs.
And you definitely like before you pass out, you're pretty certain that you could fix all this if you could just consume your flesh. Just that'll fix it.
I am
That'll fix
unconscious again.
it. Leech drops.
I'm not.
Judge,
Well,
you feel the
there goes my
gnawing.
fucking plan.
You feel the gnawing inside.
What was
you.
your plan? For me not to be unconscious?
Yeah.
You feel something inside you churning. You feel this biting pain in your
Why? There's
gut.
only one left.
Now there's that one guy up by the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, go get him. Yeah, go on.
I don't want more worms.
Stop messing around. Go fuck him up.
He's almost
That's
dead.
true. Sorry, you do get to take your turn, by the way. As chat just pointed out.
Oh.
Because it happens at the end of the turn.
Yeah.
Before
The worms digest. The
You're back
worm.
up.
You're still alive,
What do you want to do?
but you're about to take 19 points of damage.
Right.
You have this vision. You have this vision of at the end. You realize you've seen what happens to people with this worm in them. You have this vision of you just
Gonna
collapsing.
blast that fucker. What?
Huh?
Maybe-
You could heal yourself, dude.
Or
You get a level
maybe
4 spell, right?
if you-
You can level 4 healing word yourself.
you've got a dagger. Maybe if you ate your own skin, that would fix it. That's what it feels like. It feels that way.
It's weird that I can detect disease, but I can't.
Oh, yeah, it's
cure
quite
it.
good.
You can't cure disease.
Wait, I thought I had that.
You can't cure disease.
Paladin.
Fuck, no, I don't have cure disease. I have cure.
I want to cast Cure Wounds
No
on
way,
myself,
no rigger gets cure disease.
which is 4d8 plus 4.
The way paladins do it is they remove diseases with their lay on hands. But that's
Yeah.
not how yours works.
No, a judge inflicts exhaustion.
Can I borrow a d8?
Yeah.
The worms are exhausted.
Burn it
No,
out.
no.
We can't
yet.
brew anymore.
Not yet.
A higher level they do.
Correct. I think 9th level.
I need to work out
Getting
what I am.
sleepy.
There's an 8. Thanks, Phil.
How's the Illrigger playtest going?
11, 12.
Uh,
You have to go through.
I had to go through like 300 fucking things.
Well, we only need like 5 people, so once you get 5, then you can stop.
Well, that's not how we do things here.
So you healed yourself.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Wait, I might have something I can do.
I'm on 37.
Suck it, all of you. You're dying from worms.
You, you got a bunch back, and then you lost it all again.
Right. So I've healed.
Plus 1.
I added cure.
Yeah,
I cast cure wounds on myself. So that's my action. There's no point in moving. Anyone else need some health? Right. You're not getting any health.
I wouldn't kick some health out of bed.
You
know what I
wouldn't? Okay. Let's give you something then. As a bonus action, I will use my
I am fucking starving. I need
healing
dinner.
my healing light
Why
on
not?
young
Is that late
boots.
lunch? I don't like eating before I run D&D because I feel like
You're gonna vomit?
no, I don't feel like I'm going to vomit. But
Oh.
So,
We should just play
Stay
the
hungry. Stay hungry.
lights.
Jerry order
Oh,
you
thank
something
you. 9,
for you to eat. during break.
13,
I always go through
17.
during break.
and then you take 19 points of damage.
And then I take 19 points of damage, yes.
You're still up.
I am still up, yes.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, chat.
What?
Gotcha.
So, yes.
I have no more healing lights.
So, Judge, you do feel as though like.
yeah.
So maybe if you had some ability to unfuck yourself,
I think I do.
which is what?
Lesser restoration.
Wow. What is lesser restoration? What is lesser restoration?
Lesser restoration.
Lester restoration.
Lesser restoration.
Leicester Square.
Lester comes back. Is like, thank you.
You touch a
Cool.
creature and can end either one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
Yeah,
I'm
no
gonna
one's
try
made
it.
like an Arcana check or like a religion check
I have
or
no
to find out
fucking
what the hell
idea.
this thing is. So you don't know if it's going to work, but you can try it.
I've got a couple things I can try. I'm gonna try this one first. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm gonna try like a lesser restoration on myself.
Okay. Mark off the spell.
Mark off the spell. That's his classic.
Yeah, that
Nothing
didn't work.
happens.
Yeah.
Judge channels the infernal power of Asmodeus, and you feel the worms inside you wither and die.
Ah, nice.
Mhm.
And now you have some worm corpses inside.
My body is too toxic for it
Correct,
to
yes.
exist in.
Correct. Yes. But yeah, you no longer
I
you
can
no,
take lesser restoration too.
you no
I don't
longer
have
have
it right
worms
now,
in you.
but-
You've
Taking a while
dewormed
to-
yourself.
Mm-hmm. I took my medicine.
Instead of Blue Cross, Blue Shield, it's
Nice.
Red Stripe, Black Shield.
Are you done?
That was an action. And so yes, I think I am done.
King.
Kill it.
That guy DC 15 whiz save for Toll the Dead.
He rolled a 16.
All right.
Wait. He has -2 to wisdom. He fails.
Hooray.
8 damage.
Ooh.
8 damage to the only one that's left, and that kills him.
Oh, hooray.
Yay.
You have destroyed the last remaining, as far as you
Destroy those
know,
boys.
Who
the
else is
last
in this
remaining
for me?
examples of the.
Um,
I got a lot of worms.
I've
Oh,
got,
shit. I've got
You
2 in
don't
me
have one
still,
in
haven't
you
I?
though, right?
yeah, I got a worm because I used my
Slim
fireball.
has a
so I
worm
didn't.
on him and 2 worms in him.
Yeah.
Big Cat has a worm in him.
I'm gonna take the one that's on me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no problem.
What
But
about you?
I've got 2 in me, right?
Do you have lesser restoration?
we're gonna have to. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to stay. You haven't done that yet, because we're gonna stay in combat. Because at the end of your turn, if you got worms in you, take damage. So King, it's your turn.
I
Oh,
attacked
are you
That
done?
was true.
Yeah, I did a cantrip.
Okay. Do you want to move? Do you want to do anything else? Slim.
Well,
You want, now you want to spend an
Step back,
action.
I
You can take
guess.
that worm off.
Yeah.
And you gonna do anything else?
I can't really do anything else. Can I mage hand these things out of me?
Unfortunately, not.
Push 'em.
13 points of damage. As you and you definitely you're certain that gith flesh is the cure. That if only you could peel off your own muscle and digest it, it would make all the pain go away. Copper.
Okay, so I'm sure. I think I got a worm and Big Cat has a worm.
Do you have a worm? Wait, yeah, you did have a worm.
Yeah, and then I spent the turn using my fireball, so then it burrowed. I assume.
So you take a point of damage from the burrow.
Oh yeah, the 20 damage.
Sorry, I didn't write down you had a worm. I've been using your cards to write down who has a worm. I remember saying that it hit you.
So
This is the longest we've played without a break.
what can you do?
I know, I'm craving
It's
some
only
cheese.
9:17.
It is. It's true. But we
Is
normally
it?
take a break at 8:30.
Blimey.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Never mind.
Is our memory card gonna run out?
Is our what?
Memory card.
Well, no, it doesn't work that way. It might, but it won't stop the.
Yeah.
It won't stop the stream.
So I think I'm gonna do recovery for Big Cat to heal.
Okay.
Your tame monster spends ferocity an equal number of hit dice. Heal that much.
So yeah, you spend as much ferocity as you
I
want,
think I
Oh,
have
it's like
10.
60
and it gets
something.
you burn your hit dice to heal yourself.
So I think I
It
have
basically lets you take a short rest like instantly.
I think I've so it says hit dice or hit points 85 10d10 plus.
Yeah, so
2.
hit
I think
is-
I have 10.
Yep, it's like a 10th level creature that has a D10 hit die.
Okay, so I'm gonna do
Every hit die you spend right now costs you 1 ferocity.
okay.
And some tents.
You can also use percentiles.
Oh yeah, I'll do.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I'll do 4.
I can just sit here and let
I
Erms
should have
worms
known
eat
Lesser
me.
Restoration was what cure disease is. 'Cause I'm like, when the fuck?
Well,
did I
cure
get
diseases cures disease too.
I don't think that's a spell.
It is. Well, is it?
I don't think it is. I think it is Lesser Restoration.
Okay, well,
So I was like, why can I detect it? But I've never gotten cure disease, but I've cured poison.
maybe there's not. It says targeted by effect that cures disease or something else. So I'm not going to tell you. Makes all the worms go away.
My body's here.
And then for me, I will do another healing spirit. And I'll cast it right on top of me so I can take the 1 heal from it. So I get 3 health back.
Leech, you didn't go down from the worm damage, did you?
No, because
You healed yourself.
I heal myself. Yeah.
Good.
So I'm up.
Cures disease is not a spell by itself. Thank you. Thank you.
Whose guy is it?
It is
Okay,
Lesser
I'm done.
Restoration.
Copper takes 10 points of damage from the worm inside him.
Fuck.
The autophage is dead. Boots, do you have anything you want to do? You don't have a worm in you.
Geez. Well, I mean, I can tell that something is causing some discomfort to my comrades here.
One way of putting it.
I can give people some HP, but I think that's about all I can do.
It's probably better than nothing because we don't want them to go down from the worms.
Yeah, who's hurting?
I'm currently on 18.
Yeah,
13.
Leech is the one who's most in danger.
13?
Oh, wait, 13?
I have 10 health left.
Fuck.
Right, but Leech goes next.
Ah.
And
Yeah.
two healers go after that.
Right.
All right, Leech,
Yes, sir.
let me play you.
At me.
The song of my
Let me
people.
play you a little.
It
little
wasn't at
tune.
first, but then I decided it was.
Please.
Bullshit.
That's
Where's your restoration, cleric?
How many more of those?
cure wounds.
I mean,
have-
if I had known
You
what it
gotta
was,
do those,
if I had known
Sorry?
that's what it was, I
3d8
thought
plus
Lesser
4.
Restoration was
3d8
mending.
plus 4. Nice.
Was like mending. I didn't
Oh,
know
right,
it was
I've got it.
disease. So
Well,
I know
it
what it
fixes,
was,
actually,
but
Lesser Restoration fixes a lot of stuff, not just disease. It'll fix ability drain. Actually, Lesser Restoration is kind of the classic way to fix ability drains.
7, 8.
Stuff
I
like
definitely would have taken it if I knew.
stuff
what
like
it was.
my hit points have been reduced permanently because we've been fighting a wraith or whatever, and I don't want to wait for a long rest. Lesser Restoration.
Yeah.
I
know
only
what it was,
14 I
I
got back
didn't
from that.
know what it
Didn't
was.
roll very well.
Well,
Better
Leech.
Better than
Huh?
kick in the head. It's my go.
Yes.
No, I
Right
take it
now.
seriously.
Yep.
I'm a surgeon.
You're a fuckface.
Uh huh.
I might have
I don't got worms.
like I'm
I
proficient
cleared
in
out that thing.
surgery,
Worms
That's all I can
either.
do.
medicine. I've got a scalpel.
Medicine.
I've
He
got-
is the ship's doctor.
Have I got a way,
Oh, yeah.
a thought of how to get these things out of me?
Right.
This is what I do, sir.
Did you heal yourself?
No, he healed me first. I can't cure wounds again, and I'm out of all my healing. I'm out of spell slots and healing light.
Bring back Odie and send him inside.
I'm out of spell slots.
Well, yeah,
It's a ritual.
ritual, yeah.
I've got rituals. I've spell slots to do them immediately. Otherwise, it has to
Yeah,
be a ritual.
10 minutes.
So yes.
You can. However, you have to make a medicine check.
Okay.
which is that a skill? Yes.
Yeah.
You have to make a medicine check, and you will automatically do a D10 points of damage to yourself.
You're like cutting
To
it.
get him out.
If you make your check.
Okay, if I make it.
Yeah, actually. You can only get one worm out, though, and you have 2 worms in you.
One's better than none.
Okay, go ahead and make a medicine check.
Fuck, actually, wait a minute. If it's 2d6 per worm, isn't it automatically 10 points of damage if you
It's
make
not.
a check?
It's not 10 points. It's a D10.
Oh, a single d10.
It could be a 1.
18.
You succeed. You are able to slice in through the meat between your ribs and go into right next to your heart and stab one of the 2 worms. But that degree of auto surgery inflicts 8 points of damage on you. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Well, I can't do that again, can I? So
No, that was your action.
that's my action. There's no point in moving anywhere. I'd rather be near you lot. So
That's pretty badass.
Yeah, for sure. Just like,
looks.
Are you done?
I'm done.
The last worm inside you
Fuck off, worm. What's it? 3?
does 5 points of damage.
I can live with that.
you're alive?
I'm alive, yeah? Oh, yeah, I'm alive.
For now.
A judge.
So who's got what HP and how many worms?
You need
13
you need to
2
get
worms.
Phil.
Yeah, 19 one worm now and a big hole in my chest.
Great. Okay.
No,
so,
not a big hole. She's proficient.
So yeah, I'm gonna go over to Phil and go ahead and cast like lesser restoration on you, so you stop eating your own flesh.
Is there actually a rule for forcing the characters to eat their own flesh? Or is it?
Is there a rule?
Yeah, is it just like a flavor role playing thing?
How would you know that?
I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Asking.
Are you saying that you want to eat some of your own flesh? See what happens?
No.
I mean, you roll for if you like caramel sausage. Eh? So if you
Yeah.
don't like it, you stop
it.
eating, right?
What if he rolled a nat 20?
You definitely.
Yeah,
I'll put it this way.
like he likes to
Slim.
stuff a worm.
Yeah.
Has an overwhelming compulsion to consume his own flesh. Not anybody else's. Yours. Gith flesh. Living Gith flesh. Maybe something off the thigh.
Well,
Something
you
in
just
the back
cast
of
a
the
spell
arm.
on me.
Oh, what just happened?
Lesser
I was gonna do less restoration, but if you want to do a flavor thing, go for it.
No, I'm not gonna fucking chew on myself if I don't have
I
to.
did. I've got like a whole. Judge's got a whole bloody knot up arm.
Are you going to cast a spell?
Yeah, I did.
All the worms are dead and Slim. Slim has been dewormed.
I feel like there's like an episode of Mushishi.
It's a useful fucking spell, that in this case, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, I was like, what things can fuck us up in this place? And then whenever I woke up, I took spells that I thought maybe would unfuck us.
Were you done, Judge?
Good thinking, Batman.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's anything I can do to leech to help them, but I don't think there is.
King.
Just hold me, sir.
Can we rule that Lars is a dummy, but King knows his spells? So I can.
You,
use lesser
Lars,
restoration?
I'm willing to agree that Lars is a dummy.
Yeah. All right.
Yes.
Cool. Thanks. Lesser restoration on OD.
Oh, that gets rid of that fucking
Yep.
worm, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
How many
Now
more
we
of
just
those
got
got?
copper and big cat.
Now there's
I got-
just copper.
I got
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
you have that spell too?
yes.
I wanted to do a bit more
I didn't know that's
surgery on
what cure
myself.
disease. Well, do you want to?
No,
I got
it's
copper.
fine.
You're
Oh, thank you.
I might fail next time.
That was King. Slim, you're fine. And then it's going to be Copper.
Okay, let me heal from my healing spirit, just in case I die from this.
Hang on, Copper.
Yeah.
Hang in there, buddy.
Leech can perform surgery on you.
Yeah, that's
It's not
true.
Leech's turn. Actually, a Leech can't do it to somebody else. The only reason he can do it to himself is because he can feel where the worm is.
Okay.
It's so deep inside him.
Fair enough.
There's no normal rule that allows you to do what you just did.
You
All
made
right.
that one up.
Actually, I've made almost all of this up, but yes.
Well, yeah, fair point. You wrote a
There's
fucking
not
book, didn't you?
actually a dragon of redemption.
There isn't. Yeah, there isn't a rule.
Are you done,
Right.
Tom?
done.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's our
There's a
new
worm
book
inside you.
about worm
And yeah,
extraction.
both Big Cat and I have.
You take 7 points of damage. Big Cat takes 8.
Okay.
You still have worms.
7.
And then it's going to
You
be
have it
good.
now.
Boots and Leech and Judge and King. If any of you guys want to try and get this thing out of
So I'll
Copper,
do-
otherwise you
I'll
may
do
have
Big
to
Cat and you
take
do
them to
Copper.
quick. See how quickly you can get them to a church.
But who's goes
Do
it
you
first?
bless?
It's all. It's. I mean,
Doesn't matter. Right?
I'm still
Why?
counting actions,
Why?
so we're not technically out of combat, but it's all y'all
Another thing
motherfuckers.
That will get rid of this shit.
Every attack
I'm gonna
roll. No, it
cast
adds a 1d4 to every attack roll or saving
Who
throw
has
for the
the
duration.
less health between the two of you?
Can I see your character sheet?
He has 10,
I
Spell
have.
sheet.
or maybe
Oh, I have.
I have 13.
Are you hurting worse than Big Cat? Is
I
what I'm
have
asking.
8. Big Cat has like. I'm hurting more. Yeah, more than Big Cat.
There's
Big Cat's got like
I took one on.
Yeah.
I put an X next to it if I don't know it for the day. But those are my normal spells. Although I need to reprint this out because Lesser Restoration is staying.
Do 2d4 plus 4.
Okay.
Can I see your spell sheet, Judge?
4.
Thank you.
No. 6. 10.
Yep.
Up, down.
Need a paladin, bro.
No, you don't.
6. Okay.
Couldn't hurt though. So, yeah, are Judge or King going to do anything?
Yeah. Lesser Restoration on Big Cat.
Oh, okay.
And then
I didn't know you still had less restoration.
I've got one
I
spell
have 4
slot
spell
left.
slots.
Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, you're fine, Copper. And then Big Cat, who's going to cast one on Big Cat?
Okay.
Okay. You
Yeah,
guys
I
are
feel
free.
like a little evil. In there.
I want to make an Arcana check to know what that is for the future. And I fail.
To know what was the worm.
More info about the worms.
Oh, okay.
Figure out more about them so we can know what
I'm
we're
gonna roll
anything that can cure disease or remove curse can do it.
I've kept the worm
That's fine. You can
But-
keep one of the worms.
that I pulled out of
Spell
myself.
level.
Wait,
I also
are you going to keep? Okay, that's a dead
Also
worm.
have remove curse.
Yeah, but it's way back.
Oh.
You killed that
I
one.
killed that
was,
one.
yeah.
I'll
Do you want
it.
to keep a living worm?
Yeah, if I can. Yeah, if I've got a little pot, I can
Okay.
put it in.
Yeah,
Sure.
little
Okay.
jar.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
No, I don't want to see it.
Look at my worm.
No. Please.
Demonetized.
Sorry.
King, you feel a sudden weight in your diplomat's pouch.
It's a worm.
Blimey, he's got a bulge in his pouch.
Which?
Sorry.
Give me my note.
I didn't write a note up. I just know what happens.
Whoa, 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 whoa. If it's in the diplomat's pouch, you gotta write it, otherwise I can't see it.
Are we going to take a long rest?
I'm resting right. I'm having a short rest
Short
right
rest
now.
at least.
Ah.
We need
It's
a
a
rest.
message from Angel saying that
Yes.
that one college kid wants to talk to you.
Scipio probably, isn't it?
Marcellus.
Yeah, I didn't know sound comes out of the thing.
We're gonna take a break, everybody. I'm actually super. It's 9:30 and I'm
Yeah.
wiped out for some reason. I feel like I'm coming down with something. But we will return in about 15 minutes. I'm gonna guess because I'm starving. What?
For real? Are you sick?
No, I don't think so. I just
More caffeine.
It's Cheez It time.
Yeah.
Yep.
Aw, Cheez-It time. Whew. I mean, Cheez-Its are great, but I need food. Welcome back, everybody. This is a post-break interlude where those of you who were patient enough to sit through what was a lot of fun combat for me, at least, but maybe not super entertaining to watch, and have hung around through the break, we get to hang out and check out the fan art. Is there fan art?
Yep.
Yay, there's fan art.
Fan art that I pulled last week.
Was there more fan art for after last week? Any more fan art come in this week?
Yeah, but I'm gonna use it in next week's
Hey,
review.
what about are we always gonna be a week behind now on fan art?
No?
I demand more fan art. Fan art. Sorry. Ooh, yes.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yep. This is
Rig, right?
Rig. Yes, this is somebody's
Custom
and I wrote a little vignette, very short, like, you know, a little bit of art. This is an artificer, junior officer of the Chain of Acheron, created by that artist. Whoa. What am I looking
Oh,
at?
it's a hypnotic.
Is that in
hypnotic
boots with
pattern.
hypnotic pattern?
Yeah.
Ah,
That's
that's
so cool.
brilliant.
It's hypnotic
That's
cheekbones, too.
brilliant.
Yeah.
Hypnotic
Right.
boots. That's the best kind of boot.
I'm looking at that one.
He's written.
Oh yeah, these are great.
Whoa.
These are super cool. These are different
man.
kings.
Shield.
Is that two
The
kings?
King
shield
and,
is really
Angel.
cool.
No, that's King and Angel. That's King and Angel. I know that. Yes, I'm sorry.
King shrunk.
I don't have my glasses on. That's King and Angel.
No, man.
We did get a lot of King art
These
in the
are
last
so
2 weeks.
cool.
No, right?
Yeah.
No, fuck.
Yeah, well, look, see, there we go. Is that his tarot card? Or is that just another piece of art?
I think
I
it's
just-
just a piece of art.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that shield. That shield looks
King
fucking
eyes.
cool.
I do
They do when you cast spells.
Akamitsu.
Spells problem.
They do when you channels the power of Akamitsu.
Channel Divinity. They do.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
All right.
It's a little George amigurumi.
What's that
That's
thing
adorable.
sticking out of his head?
I think it might be
That's a worm
needle.
burrowing in.
No. How dare you?
They knew.
Oh yeah, this is not. Is it Frost?
Frost?
Yep, this is Frost. The Kale Mass commissioned some art.
I like the shield for the elbows. Like,
Yeah,
actually
cool.
super cool. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's it's not a rondelle. It might be a
Hey,
rondelle.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
this is
Our
our
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Our
looks
Minecraft,
familiar.
and in fact, I know that King and Coppers are being used, and apparently Anna's using Judges.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and that's the slim one.
Well,
And if you notice, the copper one is actually a goblin riding.
Yeah.
It's riding
It's
a giant
really
cat.
Big cat.
It's riding.
That's
It's a
really
little
good.
goblin head.
It is a little goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because like whenever you
What a
open up the
Minecraft.
tab of who's online,
Yeah.
it's just a cute little,
It's a little
like goblin
copper face.
You
face.
just see Copper's goblin face, which I
Yeah.
think is pretty adorable.
Thanks everybody. That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yes, it's now almost 10 o'clock, and I'm ready to go to Pink's. Yeah. So yeah, you get a letter from Angel saying, "Hey, that college kid wants to talk to you."
Well,
I read a message back asking where does he want to meet.
The dancing minstrel.
Okay.
We're all pretty-
Then-
That sounds like a great idea.
After we
Yeah.
sleep.
well, we're
Short rest and then
Yeah, we can
Head
short
up.
rest in the candle shop and then
Okay.
I mean, we could short rest in this hallway, and then if we run into anything on the way,
Well, are we going to check the room before we leave?
The cauldron room.
I don't know.
That sounds.
Screw
Is
that
this-
room.
What would you do, Vin?
well, we could send OD in there.
Yeah.
So short rest, send OD in, and
what if as soon as we open the door?
Nope.
Yeah.
He's like, "No, I saw something I want to run after." Hmm?
No, we shut the door, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
So we don't know if those corpses will come alive or some shit.
I don't know about the
they're
corpses coming
probably
alive,
dead.
but I'm worried about there being more.
Worms.
Or
or
worms.
something.
so
Phage.
we're gonna short rest because you want help. Elf.
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 There's no H in that word.
You need to be at full elf.
We're gonna
Probably
send
full elf.
OD through the crack. If shit comes through the crack, I'm gonna
You have the spell?
snap a fireball
you-
at it.
Can I? Wait
You
a
can,
minute.
I'm gonna hit
I can
dice.
do a
you can do
ritual
it as
now.
a ritual, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll cast it back as a ritual.
So we at least get a view on what that is, and then we'll
That thing's
bounce.
10 minutes.
And I'll play Song of Healing. So, or Song of Rest.
So we are doing a short rest.
Is that the
as
hit
well, right?
die?
Yeah, we need
Thing?
Slim to get his stuff back.
Yeah, if you use hit dice, you get an extra 1d6 of hit
Wow,
points.
nice. I got a lot of math to do.
Any hit dice. That's a trap.
Is anybody else still really low?
Big cat, but I'm gonna do hit dice and see what happens.
I'm at
I'm pretty low. But I could do a
I'm at
couple of hit dice.
28. I could probably cure wounds myself.
I'll do a 1d8 plus 4 on each of you guys.
What was that, sorry?
OD and
What are you giving
1d8
us?
plus 4.
1d8 plus 4.
I'm not trying to pressure you into anything.
Oh yeah. While we're resting too, Commander.
I'm giving him the rod.
All right. As long as someone's attuning to this thing.
Yeah.
Just so we can.
For
Leech, are you
know
going
what it does.
to attune to the rod of Count Rodov von Glauer?
I would be delighted to, Command.
why are we letting Leech do it? He's not even a senior officer.
Because that's the decision I made.
Yeah,
He's a spellcaster. He's a drow. It's a vampire rod.
I'm going to use 2 hit die.
Exile sword,
1d8
wielding judge.
plus
I didn't realize this is a
2,
dictatorship. What is it? 1d8 plus 4? Is that what you said?
1d8 plus 4.
9, another one. I'm going to use another one. 5, 6, 7.
Is cure wounds?
16 plus 8.
So when creatures healed for 1d8 plus 1d8 per spell level plus spell
So if you
modifier?
upcast it, you get 1d8 per spell level
I
upcasted.
see, but casting at level 1, it's 1d8 plus whatever my spell.
Wow, I just rolled exactly up to my max HP.
Eh,
awesome. It's fate. That guarantees that nothing bad will happen to you in the next 24 hours.
And then I got 24 hit points.
Maybe something good
Did
will
you
happen.
cast anything as well? Do we get anything extra from you?
Song of Rest. If you use a hit die,
I
you
did.
get-
I used 2.
you get 1 extra d6 of HP.
1 extra d6. Okay, nice.
Just
3.
as long as you use 1. What if you use 4?
You still just get 1. It's just like
Okay.
if you,
3.
yeah, it's not per. It's just regain an extra 1d6 hit points.
Cocked.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's a 4.
That's fucking cool.
Well, you could have a 4
So
want.
if you know my
That's the way
thinking,
you're going to play.
so you know my thinking rather, all he has to cast on his turn really is Eldritch Blast. So we might as well give him more options.
Yeah.
So
I'm down. I dig it.
high 5.
Good, that's got me back to 46 out of 52.
I'm just gonna use 9, 10.
Not gonna give it to a tea leaf.
Oh man.
I've got the
Evil tea leaf.
Are you
the
giving
okie
it?
dokie stick and
to me?
pokey.
Yep.
Now, you know that Judge cast Identify on this, right?
Yes.
And that its power is greater than the power of his spell. So that even Judge does not know everything about this. Only has vague details.
I thought he said
But you
only
know-
evil people can use it.
You know that it. Well, I mean,
About to find out.
Right. And you know who, according to the Chronicle, who Count von Glauer was.
Vampire, right?
Okay.
A vampire lord?
Yeah, I would say on the
A
order
high up
of like,
vampire?
on the order of, I mean, based on what you read in the Chronicle, it sounds like a Lady Serial type character.
Is your patron gonna be okay with you attuning to a clearly evil?
I don't know who my
artifact?
patron is.
Do you know how to attune to it?
I do not.
Okay. Anyway.
You shove it up your ass.
You're gonna OD, when we
Rules.
sleep, you only have to sleep for 4 hours. You're gonna spend time with it. I don't know exactly what it entails, but you're gonna like study it and stuff like
Good
that.
point, yeah.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
Okay. So you got to take the short rest, which is an hour.
Yeah, short
That's
rest
like 4
I've done, yeah.
Yeah.
So during that short rest, what are you going to do to try to attune to this thing?
Is there anything on it? Anything I can read on it?
There's it's red, it's black and gold pattern on it, and there's a hawk, stylized hawk on the carved into the top of it. It's black lacquer, very smooth, very heavy. It's got a lot of heft to it.
I don't know. Because when I attuned to the other one, it just happened. Didn't have to do anything.
This one's different.
Yes.
You have to.
Nothing's happening.
Yeah,
You just have this rod.
okay. I'll have a think about it.
It's obviously not working.
Hey, let me see. Maybe there's a trick to it.
There's probably a button on it somewhere. I'm sure.
Oh, yeah,
you
is there a
can find
button?
it.
Yeah, is there anything on there? Twisted it.
No, it appears to be a solid piece of some heavy wood.
Maybe it's because I'm not evil.
I mean,
Yeah, I don't know what to do for now.
Yeah, I mean, give it a night.
Yeah. All
Or
right.
what's it called? Downtime. See if you figure anything out with it. If you don't, we'll repurpose it.
Okay.
I mean,
Or like I could hang on to it for a sec.
You're not evil either.
Are you evil?
He was able to pick it up though, at the very least.
I mean,
so this isn't something where if you just spend time, suddenly something's going to happen.
Right.
Matt O'Driscoll has to have a moment of enlightenment where he figures it out.
Okay. Okay. So there's something. Okay.
So,
Oh, I guess don't just give it to Judge. He's the only one that's.
well, what would Slim?
'Cause
How would,
apparently
how would
everything I've
Slim
done-
express that
Looking
that attitude?
Mm.
How would
I-
Slim say that?
Okay.
Everything I've done up to this point has been
If
for
it's
the
any,
chain.
Yeah.
I've never betrayed anybody here.
There's like, did you say there's a hawk
I
on
think
it?
you would just say, why don't you just give it to Judge?
Yeah. He can.
It's the rod is of infernal nature, and so is he.
I'm going to stare into the eyes of the hawk.
You stare into the eyes of the hawk. The hawk's eyes stare back into yours. What happens?
Nothing happens.
Did you try the secret button under the beak?
Yeah.
I know.
You could think about channeling the vampiric mist, because that's what it's supposed to summon. I don't remember what else we found out about it. Yeah.
So the hour passes. You guys heal yourselves. O'Driscoll,
Failed.
Leech rubs his rod in various ways, and nothing seems to happen. Maybe there's a little blue pill you could take.
I have a question. When you this is meta. Whenever you attune to an item, can you decide to not be attuned to that item and somebody else can attune to it?
You mean, can you like detune
Yes.
from it?
Yes.
It depends on the item. I think it varies because not some items attuning to them is literally just having them with you for a while and getting used to them, or creating affinity between them. Some require command words, and some create a connection between you. Some take, like the codices, many of them actually require you to burn hit dice that you do not recover in order to power them. And so depending on the item, you may attune to it and then you stay attuned until someone else attunes to it. Some of them you attune to it and then you could just decide to not be attuned anymore. You play a dangerous game, Mr. Rob.
Hey, Leech.
Yes, Commander.
Say I do the devil's work. I being you.
Do you?
You have to say it exactly like that. You have to say, I do the devil's work, I being you.
I do the devil's work.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're attuned to the rod of count. You can feel now you have this connection. I can tell you like what I think I've already told you guys this.
Oh, God.
But you know that it allows you to command and summon / create, but you're not exactly sure how undead.
Command.
Yeah.
Summon. And
Summon
create.
and or create, you're not exactly sure how. There's more to this rod.
Then meets the
Yeah.
then meets the
Undead. Okay.
You can use it to command people. Although what counts as commanding somebody, you're not sure exactly. You can use it to persuade people, which is more likely to work than command, but has less drastic results. So it's more likely to work, but it is less powerful.
Is out of curiosity, is Leech divulging this? Like, because Leech knows that it's capable of these things now.
Yeah.
Okay, but we don't automatically all of us get that
You
information.
do.
Well, I know, but like I'm talking about the rest of them.
No one else knows what this does.
Okay.
I'm just looking at it like this.
Well, he could tell. He could say what he thinks. No one's asked him. And then it also allows you to change your form.
Oh.
Ooh,
Although,
into the shape of bats.
That's dangerous games.
well, you're not exactly sure what forms you can turn into, but it seems like nocturnal creatures.
Bats.
Bats.
Wolves.
And wolves.
Yeah, yeah.
This is not going to end well.
No.
Me and OD can just fly.
Fly off together.
Okay, so command, summon, and
You
or.
should grab that sword, bro.
Are you eating?
Phil is using his laser to nefarious means.
Create.
Yeah. So now you're attuned to the Count Rodar von Glauer.
Oh, you can send me that. I can't spell that nonsense. Command, summon, and or create undead. Command people, persuade people, change form into nocturnal creatures.
It does more than that,
What
but
about
it's gonna take time for it to reveal itself to you.
So there's more. There's more than this?
Yep.
Oh, my word.
This is like an artifact.
Yeah.
Is there.
And it's going to
It's one of the
slowly turn
lesser
you
words
into
of
a
the Emperor.
vampire.
It is. It's something that.
And is it. I guess I don't know this yet, but is it on a long rest, short rest? Do I get as many of these?
You don't know. You're gonna have to experiment and try it.
Okay.
Try it out. What
Yeah.
to do?
People. I can. You said persuade people was less.
It's more likely to work, but the effect is less pronounced.
Because like
Either
And
command or
people. So,
Yeah, you're not sure what that means,
okay.
but you feel it. People. Yeah, this will work on people. And you look
Come
around.
on,
like,
Leech. Tell me.
I just.
come on,
Come on.
I just. I turn.
we have a. By the way, we have a Discord, and in the Discord we have a spoiler channel for people to talk about the chain, and we have a non-spoiler channel for people to talk about the chain. And I believe some of the people who've been watching the Minecraft streams know more about the rod of Count Rodar von Glauer than Matt O'Driscoll does. But you only talk about that in the spoiler channel.
Yes. Make
not
sure to
not Twitch.
make sure to super spoiler it, because if any of us go in there, that way we don't see it as well. You
Correct.
Can put spoiler
Wait,
tags around
you
it.
putting that fucking laser pointer on my leg and a bloody cat's like this. Like, what's going on?
Phil, I've never seen,
Fucking
I've
count.
never seen him laugh this much.
Count Rodar on what's his face is down there. It's like an episode of a lower, isn't it? Like Von Klinkerhoven. Oh dear. So that's one for the Americans, sorry. Can't take a picture of this, so I won't forget. Oh dear. Fuck me sideways. You rotten son.
Hey, Vincey's having a great time.
What wouldn't Boots want to give me? His boots. I wonder if
Kind of that chronicle thing back.
No,
He's a
what?
persuasive guy. More stuff to persuade more people would have been useful.
His thing's charisma too.
Have you met him?
Why do you not want OD to have more abilities? He only can Eldritch Blast. Like, let's give him something
Let's
else
just say
to
he's
do.
not the face of the chain.
Make an insight check.
Insight, you say? Okie doke. Plus nothing. 16?
Pretty good roll.
16. That's pretty good. Yeah. Remember how you used to be able to cast Eldritch Blast
Yeah.
and all those cool powers you got from your patron?
Yeah.
You definitely feel this void, this silence.
Oops.
Okay.
More abilities.
Thank you, Kelmes. Kelmes, just what's 50 times 5?
A lot. No Eldritch Blast anymore?
The 250.
I just wrote a question.
Kelmas just sent another
Identify
250
void.
bucks, gifting 50 more people subscriptions. So those of you who you can see, I think, who's gotten you your subscription, you can check. Thank
I guess just give
Kelmas
it
for
the judge.
I give it to Boots.
Wait, I'm
Boots
gonna
isn't
try.
evil
Wait,
either.
you said it's
I
something.
guess
Something
Boots doesn't have a
feels
god,
weird.
so it doesn't matter.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna try and cast Eldritch
God is
Blast at a
Jesus.
wall.
No, how does that work? What do you mean?
Like, can I target a wall?
Target a wall.
Yeah,
With what?
with my Eldritch Blast. I want to
What's-
see what
what's that?
happens.
There is no. You have
It's never
no.
struck me as a religious
can't.
site.
No. Your patrons. Your link to your patron's gone.
Oh.
The patron, the thing that gives you all of your warlock abilities, you have none anymore.
Holy crap, dude. So whenever you cast Eldritch Blast now, it's just like,
Nothing. Just nothing comes out.
So now you're just a scrub
holy shit.
with a rod.
Literally a peasant.
They might be able to persuade you. I've got my sapphire rod still. Does that work still? I'm attuned to that.
What if he drops?
What does it do?
What if he drops?
You could try.
the artifact?
Yeah, I'd probably give it to someone
You
else.
could try saying he is the land and dropping it. I don't know.
I could cast Thunderstep. I can regain a Warlock spell slot. I could cast no sunlight sensitivity, and I get +2 Warlock spell attacks, +2 worse Warlock spell DCs. Oh, and I can do a reaction to being targeted by a 5th level spell.
You, dude, you.
I mean, it doesn't sound like your patron likes that.
No.
Yeah, just
No.
very much.
just drop it.
Yeah, we gotta detune you from this shit. Why don't you give it to Boots?
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck it.
Say, just kidding. I'm not going to do
I
this.
try. I kind of
Changed my mind.
I hand it back to the commander.
So is this how does Leech feel now, having in this moment? Maybe it'll get better later, but in this moment, having none of the abilities that he's been counting on, and that feeling of this connection to this greater power is gone. How do you feel?
Lost without it.
Yikes.
I'm intrigued by this other rod, but it's too much. I lose too much to attune to this commander. Does that unattune me?
How do you know?
I have no fucking idea. I do not want to do the devil's work.
I changed my mind.
As I hand it back.
Well,
Why do you not give it to the devil kin?
It's up to the commander, sir.
Well, you guys both pointed out that I don't have any kind of celestial patron, so maybe I won't.
you still feel the way you did a minute ago.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You gotta make some reparations, my friend.
yeah.
You can't just snub the person who gives you all your powers.
Well, did he know? How would he?
He wouldn't have known. But the thing is, he knows that the rod itself is
I mean, I
not
did.
so good.
I mean, I did
Yeah.
say I do the devil's work. To
Yeah.
to have to.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I did take a bit of a chance with that one.
Being punished for your greed.
hmm Maybe whenever we go back to the Sapphire Sky, you can speak with the Moon Elf and see if you can be restored back to a good standing.
Well, fuck it. I might as well have it for now then.
Yeah.
Well, otherwise, I've got
You wanna
I've got
keep
almost
using it?
nothing. I've got almost nothing.
This is like I broke the window and I don't want my telling my parents. Well, I've already
Yeah.
broke the window. Might as well just shit all over the place.
Right.
Like, you know, they can't be any.
Break all the windows.
They can't be anywhere angry.
Fuck windows.
Possibly.
Commander.
What is this?
Windows.
What is
We're
this?
returning
Commander.
back to the hotel, right?
All
Yeah. What
warlock
is
powers
this
have gone.
3-year-old? What is this 3-year-old?
I may need that just to see me through the night, sir.
Oh,
I wonder if we can use it on Valencia.
The change
why?
form?
Also, it's an evil rod.
Blimey.
Why are we trying to use it on people?
I mean, that's a good point. All right, I'm gonna give it to the Sapphire Sky so they can destroy it.
Mm.
I mean, I told them we have it, and they said maybe you guys should hang on to it.
Yeah.
Could be
We
of
will
use.
also
us.
need powerful artifacts in our
I mean, yeah, you're in here trying to collect stuff to fight Ajax with.
Yeah.
know.
If we just keep giving up everything that we get.
I can always.
Hang on to it. What's the worst that could happen?
There's a couple people that I don't think have.
Why are you being so weird about this, man?
Why are you being so weird
we got
about
this
it? Just
thing.
give
We
it
might
to
as well
them.
use it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
fuck
cool
it.
shit.
Yeah, take it. Whatever.
And and what do you say?
For the record, King would destroy it.
Well, What did you say?
I whisper to the rod, I'm here to do the devil's work.
I'll restore it to your previous strength. And now you know what Leech knew about the rod.
Yep.
Cool. All of my swords and knives disappear.
No, you're still.
Your boots just like flap your mind.
Did you get a little
Lars
print
got
out?
Yeah, you're.
This isn't the printout. This is the.
I can send it to you. I can send it to you. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, it was a separate thing.
What I can do is I guess, fuck.
Copy what you said.
Commander, you won't live to regret this. I promise.
Put it in the Discord.
That was a cool thing for about
You won't
5
live,
minutes.
Commander, you won't live to regret this. Don't worry. I love that. That's funny.
A+.
Here too.
You won't live to regret. I just
you
realised.
won't live-
Just tweaked. Try it. See if you can
Chain
persuade someone.
party chat. Here we go. This is
See if you
you,
can
right? So I
In case
think-
anybody wasn't sure, we aren't the good guys.
I think if you check the Chain party chat Discord, it's basically just what I said. But now it's written down.
I was, but then I ordered a dragon lady to be captured.
So you have a message from Angel, your number one spy, saying, "Hey, that college kid wants to talk to you, boss."
Oh, yeah.
Your boots
So
become Crocs.
Summon your.
Crocs. No.
Summon Odie.
That was Fluke C. Your boots
I
become
have. I
Crocs.
already did it.
We're gonna crack this open. We're gonna send Odie through. I'm gonna prep a fireball to go through. If anything
I'll get
else
my
comes
arrow
through
too.
that door, we're gonna send Odie to go check out that room, and then we're gonna bounce.
All right. So
This room.
Odie's in L right now. Yeah, through the crack.
Yeah.
He's in L.
He's in L. Yeah.
Now.
I
Is
brought
that-
him back from L. Now he's going to L. Got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Good. Lovely jubbly.
Bloody hell.
In this room, there is just a bunch of victims of the phage. There's nothing left.
Do you want to send him through to
Yeah, the last room. So we at least know
There's a
what's
door.
there.
There's a door.
Another door.
Yep, there's a silver door.
He's got a strength of 6, OD.
Yeah, that's adorable.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Go on, try. OD, try. Try your very best.
Nope. He does. You hear this like this desperate flapping sound.
Hummingbird.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I've only got a strength of 10, so.
I've got a strength of 8. So,
Yeah.
There are some weak.
You guys don't want. I'm
It's like
15, I'm fine.
Popeye
You guys
where
don't
the
wanna
bicep goes
get on and
under.
go look at the next room before we.
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah. Okay. I go onto the room with the mummies. If anything moves, nuke them.
So it's another room. It's the same size as this one. Yeah, actually, I could
I'm
just go
going
off.
to.
I could just go off my memory.
Is this?
Tired of all this
we've
pussyfooting around.
We've gone through L. Now we're heading towards
No,
I.
we're in L.
Oh, we're in
We're
L.
in
I got to open the door in L.
To get to I.
Oh, I
There's
thought
an
the
H
door.
in that word.
I thought the door was outside L.
No, there's a door here.
Oh,
We're out here.
Okay.
This is where they came out, and this is the
Oh,
Gotcha.
the door there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right.
Similar room to this. Once, thousands of years ago, there were images. Maybe it's a language carved on not just the walls, but also the floor and the ceiling. Every surface is covered with this stuff. But in the thousands of years since this place was built, it is worn away and you can't make anything out. Sitting in the middle, there's no other doorway out of here that you can see. Sitting in the middle of the room is a giant, it's like 12 feet tall, so twice the size of a man, cauldron. Metal, iron appearing, could be an alloy, cauldron.
Whoa.
There is a metal ladder that reaches to the lip of the cauldron attached to it, and there appear to be images carved around the exterior, but you can't make it out from here in the hallway.
Is the cauldron resting on the floor or is
Yeah,
it on legs?
it's sitting on the floor.
Okay.
There's just
Well, I'm going to send OD in to fly over the cauldron and see if there's anything in it.
What's the other map? What is the thing called?
Cauldron of
The
Xanon.
cauldron of
Zoran.
Zoranon. Zoranon. Or Zoranon.
Is there any way we could know anything about Zoranon?
So-
that
Yeah,
Odie
sorry.
will fly in.
Uh-huh.
There's a giant cauldron. What are you going to have him do?
Look into it. Fly up over the top. And
Yeah,
look.
there's something inside the cauldron.
What is it, OD?
You see through his eyes?
Yeah, I'm looking through his eyes.
It's this like it's this membranous kind of slowly writhing, pulsing. The cauldron is huge, so whatever's in this thing is big. It's almost like, first it looks like there's soup or something in here, but you can tell that it looks wet, like moist, and it's just this membranous surface with it's yellow almost like skin, and there's fibers, white snaking fibers that crisscross back and forth.
Is there any light source in this room?
No,
I'll have him look at the carvings on the round.
they don't appear to be any different than the ones you guys have passed a dozen times before.
Okay.
So
Nothing
Can't
else.
make out any. But every once in a while, it looks like maybe that's a person. Maybe that's a symbol like a pyramid or something. But it's
Nothing else in this room at all.
No.
Just the cauldron.
Do you have a detect good and evil?
Not on.
It's not the way that spell works either
Oh.
in this edition.
How does it work?
Well, it lets you detect like types of monsters.
Oh yeah. Well,
You don't get to it's not detect alignment, unfortunately.
Mm.
It's the same thing that I kept using on Ragna,
I'm just
the
wondering.
paladin ability.
I was wondering if there's like a cursed item.
So like the images on the side of the cauldron
Mhm.
are the same as like the images on the walls?
No.
Oh,
Okay.
is that what you were having Odie look at? Was
Mhm.
Oh, what do you look at? The images on the cauldron?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, on the cauldron.
Yeah,
Sorry,
what you
man.
see is images of funguses and slimes and
It has something to do with
molds.
So from the thing that we read, the paperwork, like all the evil shit is on this floor. So do we really want to go fuck with that thing?
No.
I don't want to
Nope.
fuck with that thing.
the thing
I mean, what are we
inside
gonna
the
do with it?
cauldron
Like, we
is
could lift
probably an ochre jelly
the thing
or
that was
something like that.
up above?
yeah.
Remember, because like that was what his face casted the sun elf. He casted that thing that was eating everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah, that's
gloopy
right.
stuff.
The
Yeah.
red,
Yeah.
Mhm.
red.
I tell you
Oh,
what,
the
I can
red
always
devil.
bring him back,
Right.
can't I, later
I
on?
forgot about that.
Let's have
Was it
OD
gold?
just touch it a little bit. See what happens to him.
It quivers.
Not OD, the
I mean, he might. I don't know. It's not my character. But this thing kind of goes.
and he just okay.
Huh.
Has he got like how much? He's got kind of
Anybody got a 10-foot pole?
You want to poke it again?
yeah. Go on, OD. Poke your
Um,
little imp
Don't
hand
poke
in
it.
there.
Don't poke it.
Do
Don't
something.
poke it, don't poke it.
Do something useful
Oh my God.
for once.
We got
OD.
more in
It's
Canaan.
fine. We're outside the room.
Close the door.
Yeah, seriously. Let's go ahead and close the door now
Yeah, we're
and start backtracking.
do you have Odie's card?
Well, I can. It's on
It's
here.
over there.
This light has Vince sorely
Oh yeah.
vexed.
There we go.
Hmm?
Ready?
Vince is sorely vexed by this light.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's dangerous because I know dogs well. I don't know about cats,
They're
but
neurotic.
they'll go to the
Yeah.
point where they're just always looking for the light, and it freaks them out, and it'll.
So you're sending his cat man.
Sometimes when
Ha!
my cat, if
Ha!
she pushes her hand on the laser, I turn it off
Poison.
to like
He's
as if she
immune.
caught it or something, you know? Or
Immune.
I don't know,
I think
maybe
he's immune.
pretend.
Yeah. Definitely resistant.
Okay.
Same thing, bro. Fired up. I think that's the end of OD.
Yeah. Your connection, Odie goes.
Mhm.
Oh.
Oh, fuck! Was that one in the eye?
No!
She has
Can we
glasses
edit-
on.
can we edit that out?
my forehead.
Can we edit that out?
No, please don't. Please don't. do
I'm
that.
sorry, Anna. I'm sorry.
I'm just like,
I
I'm
apologize.
like, okay, I have my glasses on, so it's
I
all good.
apologize. I apologize. I was
I
just
saw coming
trying
at
to-
me, I was like,
I
I
was trying
can't
to
even
be
dodge it.
flippant and dramatic and be like, here, take this back.
You were
But I'm
both.
not Gambit from the X-Men.
Well, I was looking. I
Hope
was
you're okay.
looking through his eyes.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I saw.
You saw some motion, some very
saw him
rapid
go
motion,
towards the goop.
some very rapid motion, and
The thing.
something, mouth, claw, eye, something happened, and then he's gone.
Mouth, claw, eye,
All of it.
and he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
Okay.
Let's leave this for
Sirs, I would suggest
Yeah,
perhaps
unless-
we,
personally, I'm over it.
Unless,
So-
well,
an evening in the Dancing Minstrel may be more
Sounds-
appealing than
It's-
visiting
sounds
this
nice.
goopy cauldron.
but it's still an item that someone could take that cauldron
Well,
probably
no, we
and
need
use it for their own.
to destroy it or do something.
Yeah.
But
We have to do something to it.
Also, we know what it's called,
can do
and
research.
we know what it looks like. We can, inform Scipio, figure out.
They
You
can
know,
maybe deal with it or
they
something.
might know
I'm
about it.
sure there's a way that we can like lock this door, but
Or-
I don't think we have an ability to.
How big is the
seal it.
cauldron?
It's huge.
Okay, so it's not a.
It's
Okay.
12 feet tall. I think it's probably 20 feet.
Okay, so we
wide.
can't pick it up.
No. Like you guys might all be able to pick it up.
Right.
But It looks like it's just like a solid cast iron,
Right.
giant fucking
It's
cauldron.
not like that. If someone tries to move it, all the goop will fall out. So
Must be like,
I think we're all.
reach out and grab you and
yeah.
And drag you in.
Maybe.
His fuck OD's gone off.
It's
I'm
12
wondering,
feet
like-
tall. I mean, best we'll do is dump it out in the room and
Right.
get ourselves killed.
Yeah.
Like contain it somehow.
To the dancing minstrel, sir.
Yeah. I don't know how you guys are on spell. Well, Phil, you got basically your stuff back.
Yeah, I got my abilities
How
back.
many your spells are low? Big Cat still hurt. You used your hit dice.
We're okay now.
Yeah, I got everything
I
back.
healed
I'm
up
just
with hit dice.
I'm 20 hit points down. That's it.
Right.
What are your spells and stuff looking like? Like, you think we could do one more fight?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good to at least get back to the minstrel.
I have no more healing spells.
Weapon master.
we can make that to them. I don't want to fight whatever the fuck's in the cauldron though. That's what is up.
That's what we're talking about. We're saying, are people up for
Yeah, I
a
don't know.
fight?
You're talking
Fight
about
it.
fighting within the cauldron versus the potential of hitting a fight on the way back to the dancing minstrel. Just to be clear. You're
We're
talking
talking about fighting the cauldron. I'm not
Okay.
concerned with the fight on the way back.
No back. Okay.
I'd say.
I mean, we got to get rid of it, but I don't know if this is the time. To
I
do
like.
it.
I no
Yeah,
longer
let's go
have
do
like lesser
research on it.
restoration.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah.
I don't
we'll
have
leave.
any second level spells anymore. I can't even
Yeah,
do.
your
I
ass
can't even do
spells.
augury.
Aren't you at
Should definitely let
I'm
them
nowhere near
know
as
that it's down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, fully.
Don't-
Full Scipio.
Because
Where's up top?
we wouldn't want the enemy
Yeah.
getting it.
'Cause
Yeah.
if they get it,
Your
we could, like,
warlocks don't get a lot of spells.
pour it out on someone.
I've got them back on a short rest.
Yeah.
So I've got my.
We could like use it to.
But that's like I don't
Spread or
get mine
something.
back on a long
Be
rest.
crazy is if
So
we
I
had
have
a
more
way
to
to like
use,
tip
but
it over
once I use them,
ourselves
they're
without
back.
You guys head out
So, yeah,
of
we leave.
Ringwell.
Yep.
And you emerge in the
Yeah.
Candle shop.
candle shop. And Angel is there waiting for you.
Hmm.
Like he just arrived. Right. And he says, boss, this, and he holds up like a card, like a, almost like what we would think was a postcard, but it's on blue paper and it's got gold edging. And he says, somebody came into the sausage shop and gave one of the employees this.
Is blue and gold Navarre?
No, it might be. I don't know.
What does it say?
It's addressed. Well, in fact, I'll show you what it says.
To current resident.
Yeah.
Spam.
It's like
Invitation,
it's an
though.
engraved invitation.
Ooh.
And he says, boss, none of the people in the sausage shop work for the chain. They're civilians.
Oh.
What does it say?
I'm trying to understand that.
I still forget
Who's
that.
baritone? Which house is that? Is that a house that we know of?
House baritone?
Bartoni?
Bartoni? Isn't that the one that they're trying to put in place as like the heir apparent? The one who we helped.
No,
Bartoni
that's
is my name.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay. Well,
baritone.
Bartoni.
Baritone.
Isn't this for
actually, isn't it Bart 1?
Oh, what?
I get it. Your name is Dio?
Yes.
Dio?
Dios mio.
That's funny.
You have
He's
a
the
date.
last in line.
That's,
You have a date.
Curious. Well,
Are you going to read it for the class?
Yeah,
You want me to read it for the class?
the presence
He
of
didn't know his fucking name.
the presence of Dio Bertone is requested at the Bookbinders Club, 27 Iter Coroyo, tonight, the 13th of Piana, at 8 o'clock. Please present this invitation and you will be granted admittance. After dinner, coffee and tobacco service will be provided, but the kitchens will be closed.
Well, if
No
the
plus
kitchens
one
are closing afterwards, I wouldn't go, mate.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Next week, we'll have some role playing as Lars, as King meets with Marcella Scipio and finds out what happened to Lady Rosavar, and Boots, maybe, has an appointment with the Bookbinders Club. And who knows what other nonsense. Actually, people who pledged at $5 patron level know. Thanks for watching, everybody. We're ending a little bit early because I have an idea of where the next cliffhanger would be. And it would be probably about a half an hour from now. And I ain't got it in me. So thanks for watching.
We'll have.
See you folks next week. I hope you had a good time. I had fun.
Toodle pip.
This is awesome.
Be
Laters.
seeing you.